Inside Stone's Gambling Hall in Sacramento, California, you'll find Sammy's Restaurant and Bar. Recognized for its innovative, healthy global cuisine, Sammy's offers menu selections made with local, organic ingredients. Indulgent options like truffle fries, duck tacos, artisan wood-fired pizzas, fresh salads, and more, along with an eclectic selection of craft beers and classic handcrafted cocktails. Plus, with 40 big screen TVs, Sammy's is also the perfect place to catch your favorite game. Satisfy your craving anytime, 24/7, tableside or in the dining room at Sammy's Restaurant and Bar at Stone's Gambling Hall.
Still got nothing on the main screen there, Bob. I'm gonna trust. Here's my phone. Hey, and we're live.
Hello.
How's it going, everyone? And welcome to Stone's Live Poker. I am Jake Rosensteel here with Valerie Cross, V-Cross Poker. You're welcome. And tonight we got 5-5 PLO brought to you by Deej Poker.
Yeah.
All those degenerate poker players that we know and love so well.
Always good to get the 4-card games variety.
Yeah, non-hold'em variants. Like, you got to get out there and, like, you know, spread your wings and try some new games.
Spread your wings, swap some draws.
Swap some draws.
Get it in there.
Just get it in there and let variance do its thing. We actually have finally one of the Deej Poker players, Nick Colvin, in the game tonight. Those guys were in Vegas for the summer, so even though we still ran the games, we didn't get a lot of them in the game. So they're back. They're in the game. In seat 1, we got Jay. He's got about 1,800 in front of him. Spencer in seat 2. And you are playing 8-handed tonight. Spencer in seat 2. We all love Spencer. He's got a little over 800 in front of him. Jerry. What can you not say about Jerry?
Jer Bear.
Jer Bear. He's a blast.
He's a good one.
Wonderful. Jerry's got a little over 700 in front of him. John in seat 4. John, we've seen play some massive hold'em pots here. I can't imagine. I mean, he's been willing to stick it in with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Just like, screw you, kick rocks, you're not going to push me off. You know?
Yeah, John's a lot of fun to watch.
And now we're going to give him 4 cards. So I can't wait to see what John's going to do here.
Yeah, I expect to see some action out of John for sure.
Definitely. And John's deep. John's got about 1,800 in front of him?
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Player I haven't seen before, Tim in seat 5. Don't know what Tim's story is, but we're going to find out how he plays cards tonight, at least 4-card poker. Tim's got just under 800 in front of him. We have Carrie in seat 6. I've played with Carrie before. I can't say where, but it might be one of those things, like everyone looks familiar. And
yeah.
All poker players look the same.
Cross paths a lot.
Carrie's just got a little over 1,200 in front of her. Hollywood made a deep run in the Stone Survivor Series, made the final table, or they made the actual, elimination game, finished second to Big Jake. Hollywood's got 716 in front of him, and as we mentioned, Nick Colvin, who is out of the screen, he is in seat 8. He's got about 725 in front of him. 4-card poker.
Yeah, Hollywood's a lot of fun. Recently played some Omaha with him here at Stone's.
Loves the
He's
Omaha.
good people.
I don't see him playing much hold'em. I know that he does.
Yes.
Yeah, tournament plays some tournament hold'em, but like
I haven't really seen him play a lot of
cash. He
hold'em
prefers more card poker.
Yeah.
Now, I know you were down in the summer covering the series, and what little time you got to spend playing cash games. I believe you said that you were playing mostly PLO, if I'm right.
Yeah.
So. How do you find
limited time? So
limited time, yeah. You're pretty busy.
Max the.
Maximize the variance.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get a whole month or 3 months worth of variance into a couple sessions.
Yeah. What were you gonna ask about it?
Oh, how do you find transition between the two games, going from hold'em to PLO back to hold'em? How would you say? Is there easy game to go from one to the other, or kind of think a little bit differently, a little bit backwards on some other stuff?
Yeah, it's definitely hard to transition back. I noticed. So I was basically only playing PLO in the summer and reporting, but yeah, when I started playing No Limit Cash, I just I kept just being like confused a lot. Yeah, it's definitely a big adjustment. You know, it's like Hold'em doesn't play so nutty. Like there were times when I'm thinking about you know, trying to bluff with a blocker, and then I realized that they're never folding a flush. So things like that, and then like sometimes I just wanted to fold just because I
didn't have the nut.
I have like the low end of the straight, and yeah, there's just a lot of differences. But
I'm always impressed with the players that can go back and forth seamlessly and play both games equally well.
Yeah.
With and on a whim, you know, it's
right.
Because I mean, they can be as similar as Hold'em and PLO are. There are very, very, very different in the terms of, you know, of disciplines as far as
yeah, exactly. I think ideally you would just be playing both of them, like going back and forth more.
Yeah.
Just to be in the habit, but
play some half games, something like
there
that.
you go.
I've had a couple sessions online where I was playing, like, you know, multi-tabling, where I'm playing like 2 or 3 Hold'em tables and like 2 PLO tables, and that can dump truck real fast.
Yes. Yeah, that's. I think that's a mistake to play both at the same time online.
For me, at least, it is. Yeah, definitely.
Me too. I've done the same thing.
I think we're ready to get some cards. See John raking a pot.
Yeah. Like John took a pretty decent one there from Carrie. That's another thing, transitioning from PLO to Hold'em is, you know, you just get so used to like getting it in with these draws, and Middle Hold'em can feel really boring, you know, when you're used to looking at 4 cards and rumbling. 2 cards is kind of sad.
So it is 5-5. I see Jay here's got a $10 straddle on. It looks like Spencer's going to open up the pot. Spencer raised the 20. Can't see his cards yet.
So it's 5-5 PLO, $10 straddle.
$10 straddle, what it looks like.
Looks like Carrie's coming along. Ace, Queen, 6, 7, 1 suit. Tim's in there.
I saw 4, 5, 8. Rainbow.
Pretty good flop for Carrie.
Mostly good flop. Flops and nuts, backdoor draw.
Yeah, the backdoor nut flush draw is nice. Nice little backup too.
Carrie's gonna bet 75. Spencer's gonna come along.
Oh, we haven't seen Spencer's cards, right?
We have not.
Oh. I think Tim's out, but he did have pocket 10s.
Spencer's working his cards over the reader, trying to get him to pick up.
So
Carrie's still nutted here on the turn.
let's play the guessing game. What do you think Spencer could be playing this way with?
Spencer can have probably get somewhere on a 2-pepper set. I mean, he could have, you know, a hand like any kind of 6, like 5, 6, 6, 7, or not 5, 6, 7, like 8, 7, 5, 7, 4, 6 with like a backdoor diamond or club draw.
And we've seen from the game I played with him that he really likes those kind of hands.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised here to see Spencer. I mean, he can even have something as light as like 8-5. Carrie bets 185 and Spencer comes along.
I'm wondering if he picked up diamonds or something on the turn here.
It'd make a lot of sense.
Wow.
10 comes off.
Tim folded his quads. Can we see him right now?
Check, check.
Huh.
I think Spencer got the wrong card to pair.
Yeah, it really seemed like Spencer had like a set type hand there. So Carey is definitely content to check back there when the board pairs on the river.
Yeah, Spencer is kind of guy. He'll check pocket fives there too. Yeah, put some chips in the pot. Oh, so big announcement is the Stones app is now up and running.
Yeah,
so for those of you who don't have it, I believe iPhone and Android, go to your app store, download the Stones app. You can sign yourself, register sign yourself up for games.
The
wait is finally over. You can see what games are on, how long the list is.
Yeah, you can get it from the iTunes Store or Google Play.
Sure. I'm a member of
I've never heard of it.
I'm a member of the iPhone army, so I don't know what happens outside of that.
I have trouble with the internet sometimes, so I don't know.
Life is hard.
I like apps though.
Action on Jerry here. No, my screen froze.
Yes. Stud Donkey said quads in the muck. That is true. Tim had pocket tens folded on the flop. He went runner, runner, quad. I mean, how do people just fold their quad draws? I don't get it.
It's a shame. I'm completely locked up here.
It's a darn shame. It's happening.
That's right.
No.
No. It's this. There we go. And we're back. Sorry.
Cool. How often do we stream the 5-5 PLO?
Once a month.
Once a month. Every whatever day this is.
Okay, is it the second Monday of the month?
Yeah, that one.
It's Monday. Yeah, second Monday of the month.
Looks like Carey's opening up the pot here to 20.
Nick's gonna come in with ace, queen, 10, 10.
Nick does the no-look call.
Very, very casual.
So cash.
And Jerry's gonna come along as well. Ace, king, 4, 4 with a suit. Ace, 8, 5, 2 spades. No one's got spades as far as we can see. You can't see Jay's cards. There's Jay's cards. Not a whole lot for anyone on this flop. Nick's open. I'm sorry, Carey's open-ended.
Jerry has the best hand right now with top, but
it's hard to put a lot of money in it. In Hold'em, people love piling chips in with ace king on ace high boards, and in PLO you need to become very, very accustomed to check folding those spots.
yeah, exactly, and that's exactly what he does.
Diamond on the turn. Nick picks up nut diamonds. He's got one too many in his hand, but he'll take what he can get. 155 in the pot, and Nick's gonna bet
turn for Nick.
80. Looks like.
What's up, Master C? Are we still calling him Mustache, or?
Like, it's Master C, but like I call him Mustache. Veronica calls him Mustache.
Mustache. So Nick took that one down on the turn, right? With the bet?
Yeah, being a little half pot size bet takes down on the turn. Get off your phone, Nick.
Yeah,
Start
Carey,
barreling drinks.
Carey didn't have much.
Not coffee.
Many ways to improve her hand.
Or must stack. I like that. Must stack.
Must act.
Angry Polak.
Hey, Veronica. All my lovelies. Yeah, we need to get Nick some beers.
Yeah, we do.
I'm uncomfortable.
Tim makes a pot size open, king, king, 3, 5. King's in a suit. The 3's kind of dangling there. Can make a wheel with it, I suppose. Nick calls Queen Jack 7-9 with a suit. John comes along as well.
Little
Ace.
set ball for Tim.
Nice. Middle set. No one's got clubs.
Flush draws and straight draws out there.
Should be able to get some value from his hand. Or it would be reasonable to expect that you would. Now, John's got the nut blocker here. Clubs come off. And that's exactly what John's doing here.
John's gonna rep the nut flush here with his ace of clubs.
Tim's gonna call hoping the board pairs.
He could also just be pretending that his 3 is a club.
If John were to make a pot-sized bet here, I think it would work. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe what, 300? How much?
Yeah.
How much you bluffing here? 3?
Yeah, I think 3 looks.
A little bit more value-y.
Yeah.
How about 2? 2 1/4?
Ooh, that looks real valuable.
And it and it works.
Yeah.
Blockers for
I
the
like
win.
that.
You know, he bets 300. There it is, 300. John
Really?
bets. Yep. There's more green chips there than I thought.
Yeah, it looks like less.
Blockers
And that's
for
why
the win.
Fialo is the best.
That's what I feel. John.
Yeah, I kind of expected to see some creative plays from John based on seeing him play the other day. What was that one hand we saw him play in Hold'em? It was like he was drawing really slim.
Oh, he got in a huge
He
pot
got it
against
in
Brian.
a higher flush draw.
Bigger flush draw that was also blocking his cut shot straight draw.
Yeah, exactly.
And he ran it twice and he got there both times.
Yeah.
So sick, right? That was against Brian. That was the same night
That
that
was a
Brian
huge pot,
snapped a
too.
royal against
Yeah.
aces and forwards full.
Yeah, saw some crazy hands.
Nick makes it 15 to go. Ace 8-5-5 with a suited ace. Jay puts in a little 3-bet to 35. King, Queen, 10 deuce.
Yeah, I think this is a kind of like an ISO move by Jay. It's not the best hand, but he has position on Nick.
Pretty good flop for him, though.
Yeah, nice flop. And that'll do it.
Spades, wrap, all of it.
Easy game, raising position, flop the world,
Yeah. 78% equity with no pair.
take it down.
Yeah, easy.
So NFL started.
Football started.
Pretty
Yeah,
exciting.
I'm very stoked. Give me something. Gives me an excuse to be like a lazy piece of on Sundays.
Yeah.
You know, just like, what are you doing? Like, today.
It
Like,
was
oh
everything
no.
I thought it would be and more.
Right? I'm just barreling chicken wings right now. Like, now it's like, no, there's football, so it's not weird for me to be barbecuing it like, at 9 in the morning.
You can do
now it's
whatever
normal.
you want. Yeah, and the games, on the West Coast start at 10.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you can get started super early.
Yeah, like I'm not an alcoholic. It's there's football on, so
Yeah.
I can start already.
It's only on for like 14 hours. Queen 10, 8, 2 hearts,
Bottom set for Nick.
juicy flop.
Also has an inside straight draw. Take a straight with a 9.
Yeah, this is one of those spots where you flop a set and you kind of
Tread
hate it.
lightly. The good thing for him is that
It's
he
not gonna go
he
crazy.
also has a jack.
Blocking the straight. Checking
check back.
around. Hold on. What?
It checks all the way through?
Did we see a river?
No.
Confused.
Tim just puts out a bet, and Nick throws away the set.
Oh, is that what happened?
What?
What?
What? How is this happening? Now it shows river card 6, Nick pushes the pot. Nick, what? No.
Nick, get off your phone. You're distracted. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, so tonight, doubleheader on Monday Night Football, which we have going on like all the 17 billion TVs we have in here.
Yeah.
Niners, Rams. Most of my family, they're from LA, and so almost like all my like aunts and uncles, they're Rams fans. But then all like the younger generation, like the cousins, because they all, when the family like migrated to Northern California, they're all Niner fans. So there's like great rivalry between the two teams, like between like the generations there.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, and so my father just moved back down to LA, and he went to go buy season tickets for the Rams, who just moved back, right?
Oh, nice.
But in mind, he hasn't been to a football game since back when they were the LA Rams before.
Right.
And he's like telling me like about ticket prices, like, oh yeah, like season tickets, it's like $1,000, blah blah blah. I'm like, no, Dad, that's per ticket per game. Like, no,
Yeah.
it can't be. Like, no, that's per ticket per game.
Whoa.
So he did not buy season tickets.
Yeah.
But on the bright side, I now have somewhere to stay when I want to go to Disneyland. So
Hey, that's cool.
10-8-6. We can't see anyone's cards.
Mystery hands. What's up, Plastica? Welcome. Oh, it's T. Burke's talking about the Vegas Raiders.
It
So
could
is
happen.
that true or false? I mean,
That's true. No, that's something in the works.
Is it happening for sure?
It's not happening for sure, but it's for sure a possibility. It's very, very real. Jerry bets 50. Carrie check calls.
Alvin got close. Still like 18 or something. I think he would have done it last year too if Ben Roethlisberger.
Check. Free river card.
I don't know. Probably like 100.
Mostly a brick.
Backdoor hearts get there. Doesn't change the board too much. 7-9 still the nuts. I think she could be like value betting
Set.
set. She could have flopped it, flopped the straight with no redraws or something.
Very possible.
Could have gone runner flush. All the possibilities are there.
After that, you said it. Thanks again.
Tim asked, will they be the Vegas angle shooters? I think that would be very appropriate.
The anglers.
Man, I was in Vegas recently, and crazy stuff kept happening.
Oh man.
Took a couple angle shots.
People aren't shy about it either. Like
You gotta be on the lookout, you know?
I'm telling you, right? I've been in some games and I've been in a couple of spots where it's like people are almost like proud of like their English. Like I look down upon it. Like I'm like that's that's some shady and they're like oh man, I'll tell you about this other time. Like and I did this and this and like, I got the other guy. I'm like
it's very odd.
and they're like all proud of it. Like it's a good thing. I'm like no, like
it's like
part of me was kind of drag out in the parking lot.
Little subculture of angle shooting.
Double suited aces here for Nikolai Colvin.
Pretty good. Tim has a pretty nice one there. Double suited ace, queen, jack.
And we got a bet and a raise coming around here to Nick. He's about to wake up. Pot.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Spencer wants to see this flop too.
The 3-bet to 70. Nick's got what? Got 700 in front of him? 6?
Yeah, that 3-bet from Tim gives Nick the chance to get pretty many chips in there.
Spencer can
About a third
stuff
of the
it here.
stack.
Spencer's never folding.
Yeah.
Queen Jack 10-8 double suited.
Single suit.
Double suit. Oh, single suit. Wow. That's why I'm supposed to wear my glasses when I play. Tim's double suited.
When I play.
Like, yeah, Jake, get in the game. Like, I got 2 blacks, 2 reds.
In this game, it doesn't matter if you actually have it or not, you know?
Here we go.
They're gonna get it in.
I like Spencer's hand.
Yeah, side vote?
It'd be nice if Nick didn't have a 9 in his hand.
Yeah.
These are well suited. I have one normal, but it's 5.
Spencer's only 28% here.
And Nick's got it on lockdown.
Ming. They run it once or twice.
They're running it twice. You can run it up to 3 times here. Top 2 for Spencer. Spencer fills up and chop it up. 10's full of jack for Spencer on the second one. Chop, chop.
What a luck box.
Jeez.
Nick made diamonds on the second one, didn't he? Also.
Yeah, actually backdoor diamonds.
Sick.
So I know it's been brought up a couple times about running it once, running it twice, and
Yeah.
like that. We can run it up to 3 times. I feel like we should be running it 3 times.
They have told me that we're not allowed to do that in the games, or when I've played.
Can you hold this for me real quick? What? What?
I'm sustaining a lot of abuse in the box tonight.
When did they say that?
I'm just saying I've been told that. I don't know.
Who said
Is
that?
it, so we can run it 3 times?
Up to 3 times.
Like, why don't we do that?
That's what I'm saying.
There
Like,
should be a loser.
yes. There should always be a loser. There you go, spreading this, knit propaganda. God.
I don't know. I was probably in a different state.
Yeah, probably. No, I'm saying,
And I mean that in multiple ways.
Oh, very good. Well, especially, in a game like PLO, especially, where you're really going to want to reduce, and it's a game that has so many swings, reduce your variance as much as possible. Shit, let me run it out till the deck's,
Yeah,
the deck's
I don't
gone.
like the
And then we'll shuffle them up and run it again.
chop, chop, chop,
Yeah, someone's got to lose some
Yeah.
poker. And that's what we're here for. For someone to get stuck and tell all their buddies about how unlucky they are and bad beat stories and blah, 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 blah.
Keep the poker world
Yeah.
spinning.
All right, Jack 10, 5, 2 clubs. Nick's got a gut shot. No clubs. He's got 2 of the 9s, which is nice. When 8 comes off, he can get his money in more confidently
Yeah,
that
the
he's not
problem with
chopping.
his gut shot is if he makes it, it's not the nuts.
True. But he is blocking 2 9s, which is
True.
nice. But it didn't happen anyway, so nothing matters.
What do they have?
Jay's got a pair of jacks. It looks like it might be good. Jerry's tabling a hand.
Jacks and 5s. Ship it. Welcome, Woman Rider.
$6, 7, 8, yeah. Queen Jack 10, he did ship it on 2 hands ago. 4-bet jammed. They ran it twice and chopped.
Yeah, they should just ask once or 3 times.
Yeah, right. Once or thrice.
Once or thrice. We have to say it like that.
Vagabond's Edge. This is 5-5 PLO, high only, pot limit.
High only, no chopping, except when they run it twice.
Yeah. Limp pot.
Dirty words. Yeah, it does, yeah.
This spot oftentimes you see like in Hold'em, where I take it back. I'm gonna say you probably wouldn't see it. It's probably you often see in Hold'em where one of the blinds will take advantage of all the limpers, but in PLO the equities run so close that most people aren't gonna fold even for a pot size open out of one of the blinds, especially when that many players are behind. Because once they call, then everyone's gonna call, and it has this whole like chain reaction. And of course, something that I try to lead into that comment. Spencer puts in takes right out of the blind and makes a pot size open. Now it says 245. That's not accurate.
Hold on, these were just limps, right?
It was limped all the way around. How did
There must have been a raise.
So
how is it 245?
Splash pot. There's 100 in the pot. Oh, there's a $100 splash pot. Okay, so there's actually $100 in the pot courtesy of the house.
Wow.
That's why. Okay, so everyone limped in on the splash
And they
pot.
count that. Interesting.
And Spencer tried to pick it up. Okay, that makes more sense.
Decent flop for Spencer. He flops middle set and a gut shot straight draw.
And I think Spencer's just gonna stuff it.
Yeah.
No, there you go. 2 bills, 2 1/4. Now, Carrie must have felt that Spencer might have been just trying to pick up the pot free with all that money in there. There was $100 of dead money in there, courtesy of the house. They won the splash pot, and so she. Oh, I'm sorry, $200.
Yeah,
$200 of dead money.
Yeah.
$200 dead money in the pot.
You can make it 245.
Yeah. And so
Was that
Carrie.
just like a table draw thing?
Yeah, it's a table draw. Yeah, they won the rack attack or whatever.
Nice.
So Spencer made it 245 pre.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's exactly what Carrie's thinking about. Like if
Spencer's just making a
kinda
dead money
messing
grab, yeah.
around. Because
Top and an inside straight draw.
she knows he's capable of it.
She's got backdoor clubs as well. She calls. And now I think Spencer's just going to get it in there. Spencer has an inside straight draw as well. There it
Carrie
is.
was really hoping for a club on the turn. Or a queen, obviously. So she doesn't improve. Kind of a tricky spot for her. She's getting a pretty good price to call. Over 4 to 1.
It says, and it's got 330 call. She got more than that. It looks like she got what? Because there's a 3 in red.
Doesn't
and there's
he
4.
only have 330?
So Spencer?
Yeah.
Spencer only had 330?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Spencer's 330. Getting a hell of a prize. And Carrie's in a call. Once or thrice. Twice. Boo. 7 baller don't help nobody.
Spencer wins the first one.
And just got it all.
And the second one.
I don't know why I put like it 9 with a tip. You know, I thought maybe that 8 really. Yeah. I put you kind of in the middle, and I wasn't.
Yeah, another thing is with Carrie's hand there, it's like if you're gonna get it in and run it twice, you want to do it on the flop.
On the flop.
So a little bit unfortunate for her. She was definitely hoping to improve on the turn, and the turn was just.
I mean, she picked up a double gutter on the turn. So, I mean, you can catch,
Little bit.
9 or a queen.
Yeah.
She also, I guess, might think that's something she can catch, maybe hit her kicker with sometimes
Yeah.
you get it, if
Yeah,
Spencer has a
I
hand like
think
ace
that's
10.
true too. I mean, sometimes it would be good.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. Rake it in, Spencer.
Can we get a rack attack? Can I double up, please?
Trying to figure out what tournament 678 was referring to with Fedor.
Any of them, all of them. If the guy Reg is like just like shipping, like just push the pot his way now. Like, God, kid's a crusher.
Push the prize pool to Fedor.
It's like, all right, Fedor, whatever. Nice run.
Good game.
I just registered. Like, yeah, I know.
Oh, he's
yeah.
probably talking about the high roller,
Yeah.
the online one. I did not see the completion.
Was it 80K? Was that what it was?
102.
102?
Yeah.
Wow. There was, the 80K was a live one at
Yeah.
That was at what, Macau? No.
I don't know.
It was like Stars in Macau, I think.
Probably. Yeah, I just figured it out. 678. Thanks. I'll have to check that out.
You know what? Since you mentioned,
Did he ship it? Of course he did.
Must
What am I-
have.
Must have. It's Fedor, but like, why would he not do that? Darth Fedor. Can't beat that kid. Ace Jack 6, 2 spades. Tim's hand is very well disguised. What am I gonna do?
One may even say hidden. Tim takes it down with a bet. I don't know. Everyone's playing too disciplined right now. I'm
Yeah.
not digging it.
Get some money in the pot.
Good night, Mastak.
It's limited except for in games at the big games. Yeah, every other thing is limited like it. 45 is still low.
Tim reached for chips and then thought better of it. 10, 10, 9, 5. Kind of ugly in this game. Carrie's going to open up the pot. Pot size open. Jay calls out of the hijack. I'm sorry, out of the cutoff. Spencer calls the button. Jerry and John are both in. No, John folds.
Queen 3 deuce, rainbow flop. Jerry actually has 2 pair, queens and deuces. Backdoor hearts and diamonds.
Hollywood, how much you want for that Ace Buddha over there, man? All 4 thing is badass. Heads up. Yellow.
And there's diamonds.
There's a diamond and
take this away from me.
oh, somebody folded
Like
nut
even a-
diamonds.
Like even a blank check.
There's diamonds.
Gets there.
You call this dwarf?
Board's also a one-liner to a straight.
That backdoor flush.
It's real.
Somebody folded the nut diamonds. I don't remember who did.
Guard is politically correct.
It looks like Chewbacca.
Oh,
T-Rex says they chopped $1 million each.
wow.
And he
we
technically
get
got second.
dwarf and Chewbacca. I think
They can't hear us on the TV. You can rarely hear.
I remember the first time I chopped
Chopped
them.
with
Said no one ever.
who?
any volunteer,
Dirty chocolate.
dwarf, Chewbacca, what else, guys?
Yeah, it could be any walk.
Oh, wow.
Probably like Mercier.
Alright.
And
Anybody else?
What do you call it?
Once Mercier busted,
I'm
I
still
quit
waiting
watching.
for people to confirm.
Looks like it could be a no.
Nick's got some junky aces. The 8-6 of spades is working for him, but he's really just kind of got 2 hold'em hands.
It's alright,
2
gentlemen. I think I'll
amazing hold'em hands.
I say how they get their own space.
does raise it up. It's a couple callers.
Jay calls with King 965, 1 suit.
Decent flop for Nick.
Top set. John's got second nut spades.
Oh. So his spades are no good.
Spade, river 5. Spade!
Sicko.
Nick makes his flush with a backdoor boat draw, but he's second best now to John, who now leads. Nick's just
Yeah.
gonna call. It's right play. More spades.
So that makes it less likely that his opponent has spades. But I wonder how much trouble Nick can get in here.
I don't think Nick can call.
Yeah.
8 high
I think
spades
it
with a
depends
line,
on the
yeah.
sizing.
It's a, I mean, half pot bet. I think you heard 130. Here it comes. Nick's just gonna cry call.
Yeah. The problem is he knows that John can bet a blocker. So he has to call.
That's true.
Plus the extra
John
spade makes it less likely.
Makes
that
it less
John
likely, yeah.
has
And he's got spades. Less like he's got spades.
It's like
A lot of
really,
spades.
I think it's a really close.
And John's a blocker.
And John's like,
John's a
no. When you call, I actually have it.
Yeah. Hey, yeah.
Tricky that one. Is that sarcasm?
Nick now. Ace Queen 6-6 with a suit. Raise and take it down. Wow.
Interesting. So we have a lot of fun events coming up here. We have the Sarah the dealer. Sorry, I'm distracted now. I don't know what else to say.
Ooh, shinies!
Sarah. We got the Western Senior Poker Series coming
Yes.
up.
You're commentating the final table?
Yeah, me and Justin. Justin Caratus.
Should you bring your Ginkgo biloba?
Excuse me.
Gesundheit?
Bless you. Yes, that is Sunday, September 18th. And we'll be commentating the final table when they get to the final table.
When they get to the final table.
Probably keep an eye on Twitter to find out when we go live. Also, you can click the heart under the Stones Live. Click the heart, follow us, so you can be alerted when we go live.
Jack 5-5.
Limp pot.
I believe it was, yeah, I believe it was limped.
Limp pot.
Tim
Mix
Betts
on
Perry is
Facebook.
jacked. What? Yeah. Gary calls it pocket eights.
Three on the turn, 4 on the river.
Interesting. Check, check. Ace jack good.
Big pots, big pots. Oh, that's what's happening. Whenever there's a 49ers touchdown, they
Yeah, anytime
splash
there's,
pot.
anytime there's a touchdown. They were doing it during the Steelers game as well.
Sweet.
They do it all day Sundays here. Like they take a morning game, an afternoon game, and every single touchdown.
He goes in the wrong place.
Oh, dude, I'm telling
yesterday.
you. You get here early in the morning, and the games are going in. Like when the game first kicked off, and sometimes there's only like 1 or 2 tables, and you get a high-scoring game. I mean, your odds of hitting the rack attack
Oh yeah,
are like
Sunday
through the roof.
morning.
Oh, Sunday, yeah,
Sure.
easy like Sunday morning.
Oh man.
Yeah, and,
You get free breakfast too?
and you get free breakfast,
Isn't it Mimosa Day also?
and it's mimosa day. Like I know where I am
Why
Sundays.
was I not here?
Yeah, I mean, I had to like sober up in time to do the stream. Like, I mean, mimosas, breakfast,
Oh
football.
my gosh.
Yeah. Got some good games in the outer tables as well.
10-7-5, 2 spades.
Nick's got 10s and 5s.
And a straight draw.
Jay calls with queens. Ace ball gives Jay an inside straight draw to go along with his overpair to the flop. Overpair to the flop, I should clarify. Nick still has 2 pair and his inside straight draw, and he leads.
Jay can't love this spot without the spades.
Spades get there, but it fills up Nick. Now, Nick's probably thinking that Jay can have spades through a lot the way his hand was played out. And Nick's kind of thinking he can get paid off
might get
big
some
here.
value.
And he goes for big value on him, but he's not going to get it. I don't know how
I
much
feel like
more.
Jay wouldn't call with the flush there.
I don't know if Jay's calling 10-7-5 with queens. I think Jay might call
that's
the flush.
true,
I mean,
that's true, that's
I don't. And then I don't know how much experience Jay and Nick have playing with each other.
I just felt like maybe if he went for like smaller sizing, it's more likely to get called by a flush.
Force someone to call. Well, I think if he's betting into a nit like me,
Yeah.
yeah, or a wizard like you, then he has some smaller size. He just might price us into making a bad decision. But who knows? I mean, the way that
induce a bet also.
yeah. Oh Jesus!
Maybe he just checks back with flush.
I ran into a royal and quads within 1 orbit. Yeah. Within 1 orbit, ran into a royal and ran into quads. Everything with the gal.
Play better, dude.
Right? Yeah. Just like
Play
stop doing that,
better.
Jake. It's not optimal.
Jeez.
Yeah. She hits the royal, goes and she gets a spin wheel, and hits the progressive for 5K.
Same person.
Yeah. It's
Obviously.
good. Yeah, obviously, yeah. But it was good. I read. So you're talking about inducing raises. Guy has quads. I have like top 2. And he made like a really, really tiny bet on the river. I mean, like, okay, well, he's just trying to get the showdown, but I'm going to force him to call off it. So I pop him. I raise the guy with quads. Like, getting greedy, like, okay, well, that's just, like, not enough for me here. I've got 2 pair. And I'm like, putting money in the pot. And then he, like, tickled, like, there's already, like 300-400 in the pot. He bet 20 on the river. I made it like 130 to go.
Oh my god.
And he comes back over for like 4 more. And I was like, what the hell just happened there? Yeah, the little
And
small.
you-
Oh, I folded. Yeah. and then he showed me quad 5s.
Nice.
Yeah. But like I said, that little tiny bet sometimes can get us people on the greedier side of suicide to
Yeah. So they check the turn, and Jay makes a straight on the river.
Tim's got the bigger straight. No one's got clubs. Big straight for Tim.
King Jack will do it.
No, I did say I had a flush in that hand. That's right. Dalton, please hold in chat. He was at the table with me.
Said you had a flush that.
I did say I did say it. I said that I had a flush. I said that at the table.
But
Actually,
it wasn't true.
No, it was not true. I had 2 pair actually. Top 2. I thought it was like something
You
like
had to save face.
yeah. It was like
Yeah.
it was like 10. It was.
Of course you had a flush. What
was-
else could you have had?
Yeah. It was 10 8 6 5 5. I had the old 10 8.
Did you turn your top 2 into a bluff?
No, I was going for. I really thought I had like Jack 10 Queen 10. He's most gonna have more 10s than he is quads, and the way the hand was played, I just didn't think like. And with the size, okay, he's obviously just trying to get the showdown here.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna fold.
Don't you hate that though when
Get greedy and get.
yeah, when they're like tiny blocker bet sizing just gets you to spaz out.
Yeah, like oh.
I hate that.
Like, little does he know, and then he hits me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was
Like
wonderful.
you're not getting out this cheap.
Yeah. The new guy 91 on weekends. They have bottomless mimosas here at
Yes.
Stone's Gambling Hall.
Mimosa
and
Day confirmed.
yes,
Maybe that's why I don't come in on Sundays.
yeah.
Maybe.
It's funny, like you don't come in on Sundays. I don't remember leaving.
Exactly.
10-5 deuce, 2 hearts.
Dangerous. What's Mimosa Day? The day of mimosas. Also known as Sunday.
It's bet 50 from Jay. He's got 10s and 5s. John calls with queens. You might think about repping a heart. We've seen him do that before. Jack comes off. Carrie's still in the hand. She's open-ended.
With diamonds.
Yeah, with a lot of red cards.
All red.
The new guy's getting real about these mimosas. Like, no, but seriously, like, what time does it start now? I know it runs till 3. I don't know what time it starts, but it runs till 3. So I know when they said like Jake, it's like 3 o'clock. You know, like.
You gotta get in here at like 7 for free breakfast, and then
Yeah, it's like free breakfast 7 to 9, right?
mimosas start. I don't know.
Yeah.
It ends at 3.
That's like still brunchish. Like mimosas are a brunch thing. Like
Yeah.
3 o'clock. It's like still. It's like the.
Yeah.
Like, that's the top of brunch's range.
Yeah, that's tip top of Bridges range.
Jack on the river makes John the best hand. Now Jay, he's gonna turn his 10s and 5s into a bluff. He thinks John might have had hearts, maybe in a better 10. And like ace 10 heart, maybe. Now he thinks he might need to get John to fold a better 10. He's got to get John to fold queens.
Yeah, this is an interesting move by Jay. You know, to recognize that he can get a better hand to fold. Possibly.
You gotta think about what kind of hands is Jay valuing here that he led the flop with. I mean, would he just lead right out with Jack 10? I mean, PLO, most players are content to check call or even check fold one pair type hands. So unless you have like Jack 10 with hearts also.
Yeah, or spades.
Or spades, it's harder for him. So John's gonna make the call.
Wow.
He sniffs it out.
Sick.
Hell of a call.
It's a really good call.
Yes, it is. Word on the street, do not play PLO with John.
Yeah, seriously.
Dear diary. Today, John crushed my
How
soul.
does he just play perfectly?
Right? Like, I got a blocker and you don't have it, so I'm gonna bear. I'm like, oh no, like I got it this time, so I'm gonna make a bet, and you're gonna call, and
So sick.
oh no, and you don't
How
have
does he
it, and
just
so I'm just
know?
gonna go full
How
wizard.
does he just know? Yeah, I like Jay's play, and John just hero call.
I'm thinking, but you can see John's logic. I feel like, because most players are content to check call, check fold, one pair type hands. So I mean,
Yeah.
you got to figure like, okay, what kind of Jack 10 can come, or maybe would he lead out with a set? Would he lead?
Yeah.
Would he just open pocket 5s, or set a 5 set of deuces, end it right into the
Because it
field?
should be like a flop set or
Yeah.
or busted flush.
Right. It should be. That's kind
Basically.
of where. Yeah. It's kind of hard for him to have Jack 10
Yeah.
on that board. But he can have sets. He definitely can have, you know,
And he had full
deuces
house
and
bluff.
5s. Yeah.
As 6, 7, 8 pointed out.
Yeah, he did have a deuce. 10, 10, 8. Tim's got suited kings. Miss. Dalton says the Rams are going to kill his parlay. Okay, you got to know better than to parlay any team in the NFC West. Those teams like just play each other way too close all year long. I mean, I love, you know, I mean, you think long-term betting against the Niners, it's going to be pretty good, you know, but and in any kind of NFC West matchup, you know, I just stay away from that. And I don't sports bet, and I know that. You can tell how much I don't sports bet by how much I can spew about sports betting.
Of course.
I can quit whenever I want to.
Quit what? Betting or spewing? Me neither.
It's true.
It's funny because it's true.
Get some chips in the pot, Nick. There you go. Click.
Someone bet, someone call. Someone click back.
Is it a live 10? Yeah, Tim lived
Is
it.
that what happened?
I had 11.
Nick comes along with 10, and Jay makes it 40 to go with 8-5 tray deuce.
Whoa.
Jay just got picked off and is not having it.
And John has aces. Naked aces. Aces, Jack 7, rainbow.
John just calls.
Not ideal, but I really like his flat.
And now
With the right board, he can
Tim-
really get a lot of money in there.
Tim puts in a 4-bet to 160 with a 9-10-8-6 suit.
Wow.
One suit.
I wonder if he
John,
opened a 10 under the gun. Do you know?
I don't, yeah, that's it. I don't know that for a
Yeah.
fact. Now, if you're John, you can get the back raise in.
Yeah.
He was a little bit too deep to 3-bet, to 4-bet previously. Now, though, I mean, you don't love your aces, but I think now you can kind of 5-bet silliness.
That said, I mean, the naked aces.
You're not in love with it, but I think,
You're not, I mean-
if you can isolate.
Yeah, if you can get a heads
Tim?
up with the dead money, I think it's good. But
Like I said, he's deep enough now. I think you can get the back raise.
because it has to be going through his mind that Tim could have aces as well, and he probably, if he does, he has better aces.
And there it is.
And he has no set out.
There's the pot size back raise. Should be 4, 5. 5, no, yeah, 5 and change.
Yeah.
And Tim's gonna flat it. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Jay, the equity's running close. You're never that far behind.
His
555.
hand is so bad though.
You never dominated. You be quiet.
Hold on, he has the same equity as John with John's aces.
See? He has more. He's 1% ahead.
this.
Tim's a big favorite here
Oh my god.
with his middle runners.
Yeah.
I've put more money in with 6 high before in a hand not too dissimilar to this, and was way out in front equity wise. Lost the pot, but that's not what matters. I was way out in front.
Wow, this is sick. King 10-9, 2 diamonds.
And 2 pair for Tim.
I was
Inside
gonna
straight
say,
draw for John.
John cannot like this flop.
And Jay's got 4 backdoor pair draws.
Runner, trip draws.
Oh, goodness. I still 1,700 into a 6 high. But it was like 5 way. I mean,
You couldn't have been that far behind.
I had 6 high, 6 5 4 3 double suited. No,
Nice.
6 high 4 deuce double suited. 7543. It was 7543 double
Ooh,
suited.
all right, it's getting worse and worse.
Yeah, no, it's better. 7543. The one gapper you can flop a 20 card
Yeah,
rack.
but you want the gap to be low.
It was low. It was low.
I meant like 7, 6, 5, 3.
Yeah, that's what I said, didn't I?
And you said 7, 5, 4.
It was 7. The gap was low. It was one low. It was 7653.
There you go.
7653
There
double
you go.
suited.
That's better.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'll keep changing what I had until you agree with me.
So-
Oh yeah, no, you're a wizard now, James.
Anyway.
So as it is, Tim stuffs it. John's gonna call off. It looks like.
What did Sean Drake say to us?
Sean Drake just walked by and showed us his belly button.
He just got it pierced. So John's nut blocker is not going to help him in this hand.
Not so much. He calls
Call how many times you want to run it. Once or thrice?
all the time, once or
Once or
thrice.
thrice. The only options.
Twice that? Alright, run it twice. Here we go.
Jack turn, 7 river. Tim wins the first one. John's going to need
No,
some help.
Jackson sevens, no?
He made it straight.
Straight. Oh, he straightened out. An ace ball.
Oh! And John wins the second one. King pairs the turn, and John fills up on the river for the second one. Chop it up.
High hand on 11.
I'll say it again. Once or thrice.
Once or thrice.
Someone's gonna win.
No 2 times.
First bet.
Thank you. What are you trying to say, man?
I'm not trying, but I'm just like.
Oh, thanks.
I got 8 full of king.
Tim straightens out. 9, 10, 8, 6. Flats the 4-bet. Beautiful. Beautiful.
That was pretty interesting.
It got weird, didn't it?
It got pretty weird and uncomfortable.
I agree
So
with you.
chop up Jay's money.
Yeah, chop up Jay's money. But I like what you said here about John. With John's stack size and his position, I think I agree with you. The 4-betting the aces, the naked aces, that position like that, probably not optimal. But once he picks up the 4-bet from Tim,
Yeah.
and
He can
gets
get a lot of money
now he
in
can get a lot of money in and try to hopefully isolate one of those players. As it was, he got 2 customers and a disaster flop.
Yeah.
Hey, not as bad as if I would have lost.
The way that action was against multiple opponents on that flop, I'm probably check folding.
folding, yeah,
I'm probably check
seriously.
folding.
Such a bad flop.
I mean, you're drawn to a black queen effectively,
Yeah.
non-diamond queen. But it's just so
You
gross.
ever just flat in his spot? Pre-flop?
The initial open, the 35, yeah, but not the
No, the second one.
the 4-bet.
The 4-bet.
No, because then with those stack sizes, I think then you can profitably, so you can get enough money in there where you can stuff most safe. And mind you, what's a safe flop in PLO, but
Yeah.
you can then stuff. If you can isolate an opponent, you can stuff most flops.
Yeah.
That said, that flop against more than one opponent is just yeah.
Yeah.
Six seven eight points out. General rule is you can get 30% if you're stacking free with ace XX. It should be 4-betting,
Yeah.
and that's why we have 6, 7, 8 around. Spencer backdoors trip jacks, but it's no good as Jay, who people might think is steaming, makes Broadway.
And bets 15.
Wow. Spencer's gonna call.
Perfect bet. Max value.
Bluff a Fish in the chat. Welcome to the game. I love 4-card poker. And I'm not playing with John. I mean, even when John gets it in a bad spot.
Yeah.
I love how he played it pre. Even when John gets it in a bad spot, he gets there. Dear diary. Do not play with John.
Seriously. He's a wizard guru.
Sorcerer.
Can't play with them.
Sorcerer.
All 5.
Jared Kwong. Bluff a Fish.
What?
Bluff a Fish? Is that a
Who is it?
Jared? Is that Jared who we had in the last Beach Poker TLO game?
Oh, really?
Who beat the Lucky Chances Summer Crazy blah 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 for like 100K. I don't know what to saying that on air, but and I don't know if I think it might be the same Jared.
You may have won something.
He may have one. That might be the Jared. Pretty sure it is.
Jared's a boss.
Very much so. T-Life Daily Vlogs. What's up, Tyler?
What's up, Tyler? Good to see you in the chat, man.
Tyler's the nuts.
Yeah, he is. $954 rainbow flop. Nick Colvin bets 40 with mystery cards and gets called by John and Carrie. Board pairs the turn.
Brings a diamond draw.
Nick looks perplexed.
Right.
I think that means 9's full. Nice.
Yep, that's Jared. All right, right on. Welcome to the stream, Jared.
Sweet.
Why aren't you in the game?
Yeah, where are you? Next month? So we didn't get to see Nick's cards.
9's full sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Knowing Nick. That facial expression like, oh God, what do I do here with him?
Betting into 2 people twice. Man, Nick's hair's on point tonight, man.
Can I get the swoosh? The swoosh. Give me the swoosh. Swoosh.
Yeah, Tyler, it's been too long, man. Get down here. Where have you been? Crowbar?
Blufffish says that he couldn't get the gas door open.
Sorry?
Blufffish said that he couldn't get the fuel door open on the car, so that's why he couldn't make it here. So, T-Life Daily Vlog says, get a crowbar.
Ah.
I say fill the fuel tank by osmosis.
Thanks for filling me in.
I'm looking for like ace, king, queen, double suited, and I don't see any.
The first step is to put money in the pot.
Come on, Hollywood. Just start barreling. Just start like 3-betting every pot. That's what I want to happen.
So no coaching, okay?
Hollywood's
Rub your
got
lucky Buddha. Just get the chips in.
Alright.
$2.50 an hour.
Good flop for Jay.
$2.50 an
I'll
hour.
pay $1.99.
I'll pay you $1.99.
Flop second nut spades.
To teach me?
Top pair.
Me teaching you.
No, we're teaching you.
John has a worse flush draw.
Wow, Nick. He would pay me to teach me. Man,
Trying to hear
9.
what Hollywood's saying.
when are we gonna start?
I know. That was your first lesson.
He's a pretty funny guy.
You just cost me extra $10.
So I'm paying you $1.99 an hour. Make up for it.
So John, Tim, and Spencer are our big winners so far. Not sure.
It's already sponsored.
Not sure what happened before the stream started, but
Poker. It's a
maybe poker happened.
well, it's 5-5, but is it a 1K? 1K to start the game max,
I think so.
and 1K max, and then are we playing table stakes, or is it a 1K cap game?
Not sure. Can we get an answer in the chat box?
What's that?
Can we get an answer in the chat box?
678 to answer your question. Lately I've been a dump truck in home games, but the game in the actual card room's been very well. I've been offsetting my home games, right? Well, it's 'cause I don't want to care. Who cares? Poker excuses. Yeah.
Dump truck on the app.
Dump truck the app. Dump truck the home game. Show up here and get grindy.
Gotta grind it back, you know?
You have to.
Gotta have balance.
Well, put it this way, I got invited out to a home game, maybe at that guy's house right there, who you see on the screen.
Maybe.
And it was like, "Are you here yet? Are you coming? You're gonna be here soon, right?" And like, okay, dude, like.
He does that to me too.
Your whale's on the way.
I
Just
think he
chill
only
out,
does that
right?
to me and you.
Yeah, right. You're gonna be here to spew. I mean, play cards, right?
Close already.
Don't worry,
Don't worry.
I'm on my way.
GA on 11.
I'll be leaving with 0 or 5,000.
Yeah, no, swing for the fences, right?
King 10-9 rainbow flop. The new guy 91 says 1,500 max to start, then you can match big stack. How does the new guy know these answers?
It's the new guy. He should know these answers.
Wow.
He does.
He didn't know about Mimosa Day.
I don't know. 9 on the
You don't
turn.
know everything. You didn't know about mimosas.
Trip 9s for Jay.
Just kidding. Thanks for answering the question.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Because we're not paying attention. Trip 9s for Jay.
Probably a check call spot.
Check. Still trip 9s for Jay.
King on the river.
We don't want this here?
Tim could have a king.
Anything else? Anything else. Perfect.
Actually, did I just check down?
totally agree.
Alright.
All right, perfect.
There's a bet on the flop, yeah?
Yeah, bet call. Check.
He's happy to take that one down.
Donate to his own charities since 2008. I haven't never donated to my own charity.
Because I know. And he's here.
Good
I'm like looking around the
We got a
room like,
detective. We got a detective on our hands. Yeah, I gotta watch my back now.
Right.
I shouldn't talk smack.
Yeah, right. I just kind of like assume like, oh, they're in the chat box. They couldn't be like,
Yeah.
like waiting for me in the parking lot right now.
Impossible. Improbable.
Probably.
Man, turns out the internet is everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like you can't get away from it. So rude. It's my word. That's my expression.
Suited.
I said so rude, but yeah, that's it.
Spencer Limpson King's here. He's got one suit.
If your name is the new guy 91, raise your hand.
Jay puts
Jump
it.
up and down.
Yeah, right. Let us know who you are.
That's hilarious. I was wondering how you got that answer.
Wizard. 678.
Hey, 678.
Oh.
Oh.
Nikolai's got an inside straight flush draw. He won't get there though. Hollywood's got the 9 of diamonds.
Hollywood has a really long straight.
And he finally found a hand he will barrel.
Yay.
Spencer
Poor Nick can't even make his straight flush.
is not going to stop him from trying. He's got too many diamonds in his hand, but what else is new? Jay, he's got the wrong end of the straight.
Uh-oh.
Spencer's got king high diamonds
He's gonna fly.
and is blocking a 9, I guess. Here we go.
I could see
And this
Spencer
is
overcalling here.
this is the beauty of PLO. Look at this mess. Straight, bigger straight,
It just
diamonds, bigger diamonds.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to be drawing to the non-nuts. especially in a four-way pot.
And that's big for Nick now that Spencer folded. Now his diamonds are live.
Hollywood still has the nuts.
And Jay's gonna lead into him. Hollywood pots it.
Oh.
And Nick has an easy snap fold.
I mean, Jay has to just get away from this, right?
Yep. Whee!
Stepped in it a little bit. Hollywood's like,
That's how you do it right there. See, you put a bunch of money in the middle.
first hand. He's 1 for 1.
That's how we do it, right?
Yeah. And keep saying pot.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard them say you just take pot and you have a chance.
Wow. People are brutal.
Thank you, Paul.
I'm like eyeballing like the entire room right now. Like, who's the new guy?
You guys.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of people out there.
There's a lot of people. Come on, give us like a clue or a hint or something. Are you wearing a hat? Let's play the question game.
John's got a couple kings. Some almost connectors.
Just a reminder to keep the chat positive. We got super mods. Super mods.
And they get a little trigger happy sometimes too. So I'm just saying, you gotta watch out.
Ban, 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 ban.
Jay's open-ended. John's got an inside straight draw and an overpair. And Nick, he bets 50.
So Jay has 2 jack blockers here, and is open-ended to the nut straight. Does not have spades.
Brick.
Little brick turn. Gray hat.
Check, check. Spade.
Spade gets there. Jay makes a straight. That'll do it. I knew it. That's funny. I know you, new guy. Gray hat in the middle. Over there. Played with you a few times, feel like.
For the game. Yeah, please.
To answer your question, Disjunctive, yes.
What's the question?
Do PLO players ever misidentify the strength of their hands? You mentally use 3 whole cards instead of just 2, or transpose suits. Yeah, no, you hear people, when you try to get PLO games going all the time, and you invite players in to come in, hey, get your feet wet, try the game, and everyone's like, oh, I tried it before, I get confused. And people will, and you see people, misread their hands and hold them from time to time. You give them, 6 times the opportunity to do that.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right.
I actually folded a chop in the tournament I played recently. It was an early pot, so it wasn't that big. But I was just like, wow, I just mugged a chop.
You got involved in some really interesting hands in that event. I mean, like you texted me about,
yeah.
There was some weird stuff going on, like
super weird.
it wasn't.
stuff.
You definitely weren't able to play just like cruise control poker, like just extract a little bit of value, fold with the second, the second best hand. No, it's like
yeah, it was pretty. pretty crazy. I kind of liked my table, and then I ran kings. It was kind of sick too because the guy in the big blind was like angry at the waitress for some reason.
Seems reasonable.
Of course,
Poker
because
players.
she wouldn't bring him like a paper
Yeah,
cup or
his set got
something
he
ridiculous.
lost with the set, so naturally it's her fault. Anyhow, okay, so
No,
he was
just
angry.
like, yeah, and then he was angry. He left the table to like go across the room and yell at this woman.
Oh, classy!
Okay?
Oh, wow, this guy is like wonderful.
Yeah, super classy. And then he comes back a little bit late. The cards are already out. Comes back, sits down. His hand should have been dead, but of course I'm in the small blind and can't say anything.
Hey,
And then it goes open, flat. I'm in the small blind with kings, with 20 bigs or something, 24 bigs. I just shove, and he just snap reshoves with aces.
Yeah.
What happened to karma?
Right?
Yeah, poker's for sure not dead though.
I know I keep hearing that, but every time I get involved in these games, I keep seeing these weird spots. Like, I don't
Well,
know.
that's because you always run into quads. I don't.
In one orbit, I ran into quads. And within like 10 minutes, I ran the quads and a royal in one orbit, and then within like like 2 orbits, I ran into like 2 sets.
Play better, dude. Play better.
Yeah, and I went full POW too.
Oh no.
Full POW.
Spencer has an 8 high flush here.
Kind of a 6 spot
Jay's
to be
leading
in.
out.
You don't got a lot of flush.
Yeah,
the board's already paired.
I mean, it's pretty bad.
It's such a small bet though.
The price is right.
We had several times trying to fix the reader here on the low part. The high is okay, but it's fun.
Is Spencer gonna value bet this?
No.
No.
You can't get called by worse.
Just some broken ace X hands. Some like broken ace X hands.
I don't know.
Trip ace is
Maybe
my
for like $20.
Yeah, like
You know what I mean?
Well, the pot's only 55. I mean,
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like you're doing it slow. There you go.
Flat caller says play cash val, less variance. I know, I just can't pull myself away.
look at all the like how many players registered? How much to first?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got this.
Really?
You can beat 250 runners, no problem.
Solid.
Yeah, it was like.
Hey.
JK 15
like
poker's not
D-Day.
dead. You just need to be better at it to win than you did 10 years ago. That's very true.
True, but it's easier to get better at it.
Some more resources. Players played more hands. Online poker. As we like to say oftentimes, the bottom has risen. And players still suck. Don't get me wrong. Everyone still sucks. Everyone's terrible. Everyone sucks. I'm lumping myself into that group of
And
everyone.
everything's stupid.
And everything's
and nothing
stupid.
matters.
Nothing matters. The sun's gonna burn out and everything like that. But like you said, I mean, very accurately. I mean, poker. The worst players have gotten better, and so it's harder to grind these games out oftentimes. And that is easy. But every now and then you find that little ray of sunshine that
That's right.
makes your whole world and puts your kids through college. Jack 10-8.
Still looking for that ray.
Yeah.
John raised it up here in the small blind with his
He's got
aces
some
and
junk
suit.
aces again.
Terrible flop.
Carry flops 2 pair and a heart draw. And John check folds the aces. Don't
Played
play with
perfectly.
John, just, yeah.
Seriously.
6, 7, 8. As my girlfriend says, it's a game of inches. Are we still talking about poker here? What Rye?
What are we talking about?
What Rye in the chat.
What's up, Waprai?
Wonderful. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. And someone just scored a touchdown, so they are giving away more money here at Stones.
Free money. Who touchdown?
Who's winning the match?
I see no football.
See commercials.
I see baseball. What's happening? Is baseball still happening?
No, because football is.
what I
Nothing.
thought.
Once football starts, nothing else is happening, even if
Once-
it's still happening.
Once the Reds had no chance, baseball was over.
Cincinnati girls.
That's a good question. When is Stones getting emotes? Should work on that.
I'm on it.
Get it in motion.
Queen 10, 8-2 clubs. No one's got a lot of it. Jay's got nut clubs.
And top pair.
Inside,
good shot.
inside straight draw.
Actually, it's a double gutter.
Double gutter.
Yeah. Double gutter.
Double
Jinx.
gutter.
Oh, you good. Regarding the Reds, they were done in April. Don't make me sad, Rick. Okay? Don't make me sad. It is true, though.
Yeah.
Hey, better late than never, Wap, right? Jeez, why are you being a negative Nancy?
T-Life Daily Vlogs, Tyler, thanks for stopping by. Love to have you here, and happy birthday to your little girl.
Oh, nice.
I have both my kids' birthdays like coming up, like this next month and the following month after. And like I said, I mean the live cash game's been going very well. So I mean the other day on Sunday to kick off the football season, when we went to Toys R Us, like let's buy some Legos.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still a big kid. That's the best part of having kids is like I now have an excuse to go buy myself Legos.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, because I'm an adult like that.
It's obviously for you.
Yeah, but anything like
You're not fooling anyone.
yeah, Legos are like they're not cheap. Jesus.
Really?
Well, I mean, obviously, you're not a Lego person. Me either.
Plastic.
Yeah,
Got
but yeah. So it's kind of like telling the kids, like, okay, like this isn't your birthday gift, but you're saying like when your birthday comes around, don't forget that I also got you this too. That's the worst,
Oh,
right?
you're one of those.
Right?
Funny.
Let's go buy Legos. It's like freaking like $200 later.
If Daddy doesn't blow all his money in the
Yeah.
cash game, you'll get a good one.
Wow, I'm that degenerate father. If Daddy runs well tonight, you get toys. If Daddy runs well and he's sober
They're
enough to
at
drive.
You have my vote for Father of the Year.
I do my best. I do my thing.
Makes life more interesting for kids, you know?
Yeah.
I appreciate my upbringing
In Cincinnati?
in the natty. Cincinnati.
Board pairs on the turn. Jay's got clubs.
Board is double suited.
Double suitor. Oh God. John, who had just come along with a queen, picks up spades. He leads for 65. Carry with queens and sevens. Can't be in love with that 4. But is someone really calling the flop with a lot of 4 coming in, like what, 4s and spades? You know? Like a 4 and a backdoor spade draw? You could have a backdoor.
Yeah.
Hard, but it's hard to have that because the 4 spades is what came off on the turn. So it's hard to have a 4 and a backdoor
True.
spade draw.
But possible.
Possible. It is PLO and it really does happen. Queens and 7s are good for carry. John can't get there.
Yeah, he can't bet it either.
Carry's good. So have you downloaded the app yet?
Yeah, I have the app.
Yeah. It's
The Stones app.
The Stones app.
Yeah.
You all should download it too. It's good.
Yeah, for sure. You can see what games are going. You can get on the list. You can. What else can you do?
Someone said you can order food.
Can you like
from it,
order
right?
food? Yeah.
Someone said something you can
See a
order
menu.
food. I haven't tried it
Food
yet.
or something.
But it's pretty cool looking. Pretty clean.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Mucho.
Mucho awesome.
Which is French for a lot of awesome. Yeah, the Firefield Stones app. Can we check our points? I don't know. I'm firing up the app right now. Let's see what we got.
I heard that we will be able to.
That'd be great.
That was a feature that I heard about.
So there we go. We got 2-1-2 tables, 2-1-3 tables, 2-5, the 4-8 Omaha, the PLO,
Nice.
and we have 15 on the list
Wow.
for the 25-50-100.
Say what?
Word on the street.
Is that real?
I heard.
Word on the street.
So for those of you who
And
want
they're
to,
giving away money.
yeah, want to go back and watch a Cracker Jacks game, our last 10-25 game, which played 25-50 with $100 straddles.
Oh my gosh.
So we got this
Yeah,
bot in
it's an
play.
amazing game.
Go back and watch that one. That was nuts.
Ace 10-4, flop, 6 on the turn, 6 on the river. Jay just has a pair of 10s. Or queens, sorry. Queens and 6s.
Kings.
See kings.
Kings for John. Because why wouldn't he have kings?
Of course. Notched.
Poker Pro Eric, welcome to the chat. Yeah, go back and watch that last 10 and a quarter game. It was a mandatory 50, so even on the schedule will probably say 10-25, it was actually playing 10-25 with a mandatory 50, and there were live hundreds. Local legend JC Tran jumped in the game, ran into a couple monsters.
Lots of local legends in that
Lots
game.
of local legends. Nat, I think Nat is like the most legendous of local legends. Nat's the nuts.
Matt H was in there too, yeah?
Matt H, Nat, JC,
What a game. Saw some crazy stuff. Where is
Zach was in that game. God, it was a monster.
That's right.
An absolute monster. And it looks like the kids had too much fun and they're coming back for more. I can't wait.
Yeah.
We already have, a long list for the next one.
Word on the street. We got a big game brewing.
Sacre bleu.
We play the poker. I get to the replay from the app.
I believe you can.
Can?
The replay.
Huh?
Oh, from the app? Oh, no, wait, from the Twitch app. Go to the replay, but
Ah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta download the Twitch app. And,
And everything's archived on YouTube as well now.
oh, sweet.
4-9-8 Rainbow. Spencer's open-ended. Pair of nines. Jay also open-ended with a 9. And we got bet and a check raise from Jay. And it's gonna have Spencer kind of a weird spot, but I think he's gonna call. Jay's been putting enough chips in the pot where Spencer probably feel that he's gonna have some bluffs here. I mean, PLO plays so nutty all the time, but Jay's been willing to mix it up and put pressure on people. I think Spencer's gonna call here. I don't see him playing back at him, but I think he's gonna at least call.
Yeah, I would expect him to also. It's kind of an interesting check raise because the board is, obviously the straight draw's there, but it's pretty dry.
Yeah, otherwise
It's rainbow.
dry, yeah.
So what can he really be check raising with? Like obviously
Jay makes a
straight
straight.
draw, 2-pair type hand.
Spencer now has 2 pair to go along with his open-ended draw, and Jay gets there.
And Spencer has top 2 now, so that could get him to stick around. See how much this bet is.
Now Spencer's gonna think if Jay had check raised
That's a pretty big bet.
with a set on the flop,
Would he do
wouldn't
this?
that card slow him down?
Yeah.
So now you gotta imagine that if you're Spencer, you gotta think that maybe Jay's would have been check raising with a wrap type hand.
Right.
And Spencer's best case scenario is that he's probably, you're exactly where Jay was drawing with Jack or 9, but he might be drawing with chop there. There's no reason Jay could have, 10-7 Jack 9 in a hand like that. 10-7
Yeah.
Jack 8, where, he's still drawing just to a 9. He might be getting blocked here.
You could even have, like Queen 10-7, something like that.
Yeah. It's a good fold by Spencer.
Yeah, it was just too much. You couldn't call that amount.
Whee! John, 2,400. Doing well.
The dealer is wearing a Seahawks jersey.
It's football day. It's other football day.
It's Monday.
Teacher? Oh, my teacher.
I like the Seahawks colors.
Yeah, it's good, right? And the Niners are winning.
49ers beating LA Rams just like old times. Yeah, I have none of my fantasy football players are playing tonight, so I don't really
I
care.
wonder today what my matchup I had Roethlisberger going. I was playing against a guy who had Antonio Brown,
Oh yeah,
so that might not be optimal.
I already had both my games already locked up. So.
Oh no, I lost. That's great.
Oh, Bridget.
Damn,
Sorry to bring it up.
I lost a 6-god squid. Ugh. I'm in a league with Matt H and Azan. I don't know if
Oh
that.
wow.
Well, they're poker players. I'm like, I don't know how much can you really know about like fantasy sports.
Matt Age?
Yeah, no, Matt H.
the
Then
goat of
yeah.
Sports, apparently.
I probably shouldn't have booked side action either, should I? I did.
Probably not. Probably shouldn't. Yeah.
I can quit whenever I want to, okay?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you need to tell yourself.
Jackson 6s for Spencer. Just mix up another hand with Jay again. He calls. John gets out of the way. 8-ball. Tens and threes for Jay are no good. Check, check, and Spencer's gonna take down the pot. Ryan 00714, who's the 1-800-GAMBLER. I can find David Dillman. He's in the room. Triple D. He's the guy on the other end of the line when you call 1-800-GAMBLER.
No.
Yes. I'm not joking.
So I know him intimately then. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Is there only like one guy? I mean,
Well, I think they have like
weird.
regional representatives, but like for this area, he's like one of like the guys. I don't know how many people they have in the area when you
Nice.
call like that, but like I love that we have a poker player that plays in this room,
That's
grinds in this room
amazing.
regularly, who's played on the stream recently. Is on the other end of the line when you call 1-800-GAMBLER. I love it. He answers the phone like, "All right, Jake, tell me about the hand."
See, we're just one big, happy, dysfunctional family.
You gotta have
around
balance,
here.
right?
You know, balance.
Yeah. Well, you gotta. The guy at least you're talking to, he gets it. You know, it's not like you're just talking to some guy who's like never. You know,
Yeah.
You're like, "Oh no, I get it." And like, "No, I know exactly what that." Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. You know, you can only talk to someone who's experienced the same thing.
Yeah. I feel like there should be like a separate like PLO intervention.
For the super degens.
Yeah. But I had a double flush draw and an inside straight draw. Like how do
You
I
don't
like
understand.
you don't get it? No, you just play
Just
bad.
couldn't run it twice, could you?
Couldn't.
Run it twice.
Damn, Rush already knows that about you?
6-4-3 rainbow. Carly has a pair of 9s. And a gut shot to the wheel.
And we got a raise.
Jerry. Jerry coming in hot.
Now, you've played a lot of Hold'em with Jerry as well as PLO.
Oh, a little bit.
A little bit. Good one. A little bit. Would you? I mean, Jerry's PLO style and his, or would you say that his PLO style and his Hold'em style are polar opposites? Or would you tell me
Not sure if
disagree?
I can speak to that.
Or am I just
I
being
mean,
results
I
oriented?
don't know if I've,
Played enough hands or had enough hands go to showdown?
yeah. Why? You feel like he plays differently?
Yes.
Okay.
But then again, I feel most players do.
Yeah. So what about you? Do you adjust your style significantly when you switch games, or
I play faster in PLO.
faster as in?
Looser.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot.
Well, I mean, obviously there's more possibilities.
Yeah, hope springs eternal. But I really feel like, in this game, if you can totally knit it up, you're gonna get run over,
Yeah, I think so too.
and you'll never get action when you do have anything.
Depending on the game, if it's super loose, you know, you might still get action. But I think like these players, they're paying too much attention. You know, like if you're really knitting it up, you're not going to get a lot of action, probably.
Yeah, the liquor to knit level is imbalanced right now.
Yeah.
I prefer to
Yeah, we need more balance in here.
yeah. And John chugs a beer. Right on. There we go.
There we go. On cue.
Well, all right. Well, they said.
Bunch of clubs on the board. John is quickly becoming one of my faves.
John's my hero. He's got the beard. He's got the chips. He's got all of it.
Oh man.
It's a guy.
4 clubs. No one has clubs.
Kings and tens are good here for Jerry.
Per. If it checks around, he's good. Somebody could have a straight, but they don't. 2 per. Just turn it over like it's the nuts, and everyone will fold.
So we got the Stones Fall Classic coming up.
Oh,
250K in guarantees. And we're all scheduled to do commentary with some celebrity guests.
Heavy hitters.
Some heavy hitters. Some mother thumpers.
Chips
Somebody.
on 11, please.
Is it? It's you and
Me and Bart Hansen.
you and Bartholomew Hansen.
Yes, Bartholomew. We will be commentating the final table of the Monster Stack, $500 Monster Stack.
Nice.
And you are with
Moneymaker.
Moneymaker for the main event, right?
Correct.
Sweet.
Now, is that gonna stop you from playing the Monster Stack, or is it gonna be like, is it gonna kind of be one of the things like, okay, like I'm gonna do commentary, pending I don't final table,
I saw
You know, I think I'm just gonna sit it out.
sit it out.
Yeah.
I can respect
Because
that.
I don't want that in my head, you know? Like, I don't know. I just feel like
Well, I hope that
I'm
you
gonna
get.
commentate,
I hope
so
you get a
I'm just
second
not
chance to
gonna-
commentate because I'm still gonna fire the main.
okay, well, cool.
Yeah. And hopefully, if
I
I
encourage that.
if I can final table it,
I
I can
encourage that behavior.
maybe get you in the booth for another time. Misbehavior. So when you're in the booth, in the booth with Bart, you gonna give him a little needle about how you owned his soul in the last PLO game?
I don't think so.
No.
He hasn't brought it up. I'm just kidding. Not looking to talk to him.
Oh goodness.
I feel like someone might potentially bring it up in the chat. I'm just gonna ignore it.
Oh yeah.
If he brings it up, it would be cool to hear, you know, to actually talk to
I think it was
his
really
hand.
yeah, no, it was a really fun hand.
I think it's a very interesting,
It was a really
hand,
good-
interesting
yeah.
spot, and you know,
It was a really rough spot for him.
it's a rough spot for him for several reasons.
King 3 deuce 2 diamonds here. Spencer's got Jack 10 8-5 all diamonds. Spencer's blocking himself, but we won't talk about his personal life. Jerry makes a call. Ace King Queen 4. Top for Jerry.
He also
And now
has the
an inside straight
ace
draw.
diamonds,
Got the nut blocker.
and Spencer has 4 diamonds. Suited. Pocket flush
4.
gives Jerry kings and 4s.
I think the 6 of
Best
spades
hand.
is wrong. I'm gonna go back to the board. Wasn't the board 4-4? Did the
Oh, really?
I might be misreading about that. Again, then again, I have a tendency to do that at times. Spencer. What I don't like about this is Spencer's blocking Jerry's draw. I mean, he's blocking his
And
Flush.
Jerry definitely looks confused. He's trying to figure this out.
Spencer can't win at Showdown, but he's blocking all the diamonds that would be reasonable to think that Jerry might have.
Right.
So that puts Jerry in, gives Jerry more value, and Jerry quickly calls. Kings and
That
4s.
too. Wow. 315, huh?
I think he's not going to call
So, you know, Spencer has had the 5 for the straight blocker.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, though. Like, with all those diamonds, it's
In your
hard,
hand,
hard
yeah.
to think that Jerry has, like, missed diamonds.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's more likely to have, like, a set 2-pair type hand.
Generally don't want to be blocking your opponent's
Kind of a
busted
bad
draws.
move, though, also.
Yeah.
For Spencer, he doesn't
If you think you can get Jerry off of, most 1-pair type hands,
Yeah.
then I guess you can just
Yes.
barrel it.
Yes.
He's repping a super thin value range, though. But I think in spots where we've seen Spencer content to check back most of his 2-pair type hands. On that board, I don't know how many thin value hands he really has. I mean, backdoor straight got there really hard.
Yeah.
But unless Spencer himself had busted diamonds that backed into a straight, it's hard for him to. Yeah, I don't know, man. Then again, I don't like most things. Top set for Spencer.
Then
Now he's got a
again,
real hand.
Everything's dumb.
And middle set for Jay. And hearts for John.
Wowza.
It's a Bowser, yeah. Spencer leads for 60. John looks like he wants to raise. Here it is, 160. Now middle set for Jay. What do you do? Flat, evidently. And now, back on the Spencer.
What do you think about this raise by John?
I'm not in love with it. But then again, as we previously mentioned, I don't like most things.
Yeah, but John can do no wrong.
725 from Spencer. Spencer just gets it in. And now John gets away.
Yeah. Hot. So we'll see if Jay can get away from his middle set here. Something tells me he can't. He also has backdoor diamonds. But, if he thinks that Spencer couldn't have top set here, he's... Well, obviously he knows he can, but... That's the thing, Spencer's capable of making this same play with
Straight draw, flush draw.
Yeah, like nut hearts and
Here we go.
straight draw.
And the money's all in.
Maybe like a little wrap.
Once or thrice?
3? 1? Once or thrice.
Once or thrice.
I like when people are like, once or twice. Well, what do you have? I'm like, no.
Backdoor jacks. Changes nothing.
Spencer good. Ace of hearts on the turn. 4 of spades. Spencer's still good, yeah?
Good. No, straight. Jay makes a straight on the second board.
Oh, wow. 3-5.
Makes it 35 with a straight.
Sick. Runner, straight.
Running straight on the second
See
board.
those backdoor straight and flush outs.
3 times.
Exactly. Skirmisher is saying the same thing. Yeah, we're voting for once or thrice options. No 2-time options.
No, if I sit down with you in this
But
game,
nobody
like
listens to
afterward,
us.
and I hear you say it twice, there's no way I'm like not gonna bring that up. Like, oh really, Val? Oh really? I'm for once or thrice. How many? You wanna run it? Like twice. 2 times is fine.
So when I was playing this summer, I would just kind of decide before the session, depending on my mood and other things,
Yeah.
So I was just kind of experimenting with it. So sometimes I would sit down and, I'd get in a situation and I'd just say, I always run it once, right? It makes people play differently against you.
Absolutely.
They, like.
They're less inclined to call off
for sure.
in marginal spots. That said,
and then you end up winning a lot more dead money that way.
You do win a lot more dead money, but here's the other side of it that I think of. Just if I can run it multiple times, don't we really, in the theory of trying to extract value, don't we want people to get it in marginal spots? Yeah. Don't we want people to get it in bad?
And run it 3 times.
And run it more, yeah,
exactly.
and run it 3 times?
Yeah.
I mean...
Yes.
But then I guess, yeah, but you can run people over in the spots and just like pick up, you're going to win more pots without going to showdown if people know that you're a run it once player.
Yeah, for sure.
Ivy League 747, we are in Sacramento, California, just outside Sacramento, actually.
Citrus Heights.
Even if you flop Royal, you're still gonna run fine?
Absolutely, JKH15, all about equity realization. And the more you can reduce your variance in a game like this, especially if you can play any kind of volume of hands at all, much better off.
Yeah, I really like the idea of running it 3 times. I just feel like in a lot of places you can't, but if we can do it here, we
can do it on the stream. Yeah, we should. Yeah, we can do it at home too. We can do it everything. We can do whatever we want. We make our own rules. Yeah.
This is a very friendly, player-friendly casino, and friendly. If you haven't been here, get down here. A lot of good promotions going on.
Yeah, great promos. Sunday's one of the best days to play with all the football games now, especially during football season. All the rack attacks for touchdowns splash pods, seat drawings. I'm in the cash games, so there's money to be had there.
Yeah, what 6, 7, 8 said. Jack 8-4, Jack on the turn, 3 diamonds out there, boards paired. Hollywood folded flush. Was it Carrie that bet? She just has... Oh, okay. They both have trip jacks.
Tim is best with his ace kicker, of course. Straights and flushes got there. It's going to go check, check. Tim's going to table his ace jack.
And Hollywood folded the best hand.
Philip Helmuth, welcome to the chat. PLO for the win.
For the win.
So spent. I had a class.
There's a player we should probably try to get through here sometime.
Yeah.
Helmuth? He's right down the road.
Oh, yeah.
He's in Mountain Gate. Or whatever.
Mountain View.
Mountain View, same thing.
Where is that?
Mountain View. He's in Mountain View. Yeah. Oh, there you go. I've been trying to get into his home game forever, but he doesn't know me and I can't afford it. So it's like, I have these 2 huge
How's that working out
obstacles
for
to
you?
overcome.
Those are very huge obstacles. Thank you. Where is this?
Where is this?
You give it Chewbacca, we'll call it even.
In the bay somewhere.
Phil, can I come to your home game? Sure. Oh, sorry, man. I got turned down. Can't afford it.
Phil, can you put me in your home game?
Yeah.
I feel like that's not going to go over too well.
So you're saying there's a chance.
John's going to raise it up. I think that happened. Oh, you just got an invite to Phil Helmuth's home game.
What is wanted?
Good deal. 8-4-3, 2 clubs on the flop.
Open-ended for Jay.
Tim's still best with his kings, but you can see there the equities are very similar. 2 of clubs on the turn.
Might slow things down.
I thought Jay might take a stab at that turn.
Just gonna let it check through.
Checks through. Tim's good with his kings.
I'm Lyman's son. Welcome to the game. Transitioning from PLO to Hold'em. Just
No,
keep
the
saying.
other way, right?
Yeah, vice versa. Sorry. From Hold'em to PLO, just keep saying pot until they fold. Easy game.
Yeah.
Or just don't. Find one nut blocker and just keep saying the P word. Learn that one from Georgie.
Yeah, play short stack. You heard that, right? Try to get it in.
Get it in, run it 3 times.
There's some good online resources.
Don't tell production that. They'll never let me let that one down.
Check pot.
Check
How
pot.
could you go wrong?
Check pot. You can. No one can ever call them
Figure out the
stuff.
problem was.
Because even if they flop the nuts by the river, then they never still have the
Everybody just
nuts.
heard your comment about there being a dominant.
Can't lose.
Right, so it's funny.
Wow, awesome. Thank you for that.
Very good point. Yeah, if your opponents are Hold'em players that are crossover with you, don't P-word them to death. That's how you become a POW.
It's tricky playing with a bunch of Hold'em players transitioning to PLO.
Yeah, it gets weird.
Real tricky.
So J3 bets to 60 out of the big blind. Spencer calls, as does John. And Jack 8-4, 2 clubs.
Spencer with the nut club blocker.
Can't see Jay's hand.
So Jay checks. Spencer bet. Looks like 120. 140? Oh, 140.
Got a pair and a blocker. Can't lose.
Top, take it down. Oh, here's the street draw.
Poker's not dead.
Easy game.
Babyface ATL says, watch Ben Tollern. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. But 200, 400. Tellerine. Oops.
Oh, he spelled it wrong.
Okay. And watch one of the 200, 400 on the stars at 2 a.m. And take notes.
How often does that happen?
5 games at 2 in the morning.
I would like to watch that.
Yeah.
He's going tonight, and I already won, so it doesn't matter. But our next I need to get paid. It's like, your touchdown, homie.
Yeah, for sure. I think watching some streamers play and talk, people who
Talk their
can
hands,
kind
yeah.
of explain what they're doing. It's a little tricky when people are playing like 4 tables and they can't, you just have no idea what's happening. But there's a lot of good ones. Some good strategy videos online. I think like playing and maybe sending hands to people who are a little more experienced than you can be really good too.
Carrie's got a nice hand here. Pairs in PLO don't play all that well, albeit for big pairs. And if you do, it's nice to have a hand like Carrie does where she's double suited.
Wow.
Double suited queens and jacks.
Yeah. A lot of possibilities for her. Flop, maybe overset someone. Straights, flushes.
That's our goal. And now, Is that Spencer played back at her?
Depends on what the flop is.
Jay, I'm sorry, Jay 3-bet to 110.
Is Tim in there too?
No way.
8-6 deuce, all diamonds.
And Jay, who 3-bet King Jack 7 tray, flops diamonds, but it runs right into Carrie, who's got better diamonds.
Wow.
Here we go. Would Carrie ever bet this flop without a flush?
I think
She might bet a set of
unlikely.
8s.
Unlikely.
Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe like aces with the ace of diamonds.
Would she not have played back at Jay pre?
Probably.
With those stack sizes? Jay's checked and he hasn't done anything yet. I don't think he's Hollywooding here. I think he's really kind of wondering, can I really call off your 7-high diamonds? He does.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I can see him, he's raising. Yes.
I stand corrected. Jay loves it.
Wow.
And now Carrie is in a spot. Now if you're Carrie here, you just got to check raise on this board. And a 3-bet pot.
Yeah. So.
It's a nuts or, I mean,
nuts or nothing.
He might do this with some other hands as well. Carrie gets it in there.
He's definitely repping like aces with diamonds, obviously.
Yeah.
He hates it. Oh, I thought that was the 4 of diamonds for a second. Okay, never mind. Somebody said he had a straight flush draw. I thought he had a straight flush.
No.
Yes, he did. Carrie's happy to see that. I think if they're like a lot deeper, she might end up getting away from that hand. I don't know. As it was, she put in a lot of her stack, and you know, if she's wrong, it doesn't cost her too much.
Yeah. Runner 45 diamonds would not make him a straight flush. Yeah, it would. Yes, it would. Check that. Yeah. Running perfect.
Running, yeah.
Yeah, running perfect.
Pretty unlikely.
Table 11.
You need the running 45. That's thin. It happens, but it's thin.
Chips, please. Table 11.
You bring green for me?
Hey-ya. So Jay's got himself flush over flushed, set over setted.
Yeah.
And it happens in
Not
this
going
game.
too well for him.
You find yourself going back to the well and reloading,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
What do you have? King Jack 7-3 double suited?
Yeah, King Jack 7-3 double suited versus double suited Queen Jack. Those are jacks. I'm glad you're taking notes because I'm
I
not.
always forget, but then usually snag a few.
Yeah. But Jay's gonna open up the pot here on the button. Go right back to work. Hollywood's gonna play the second hand of the night. Just a little needle. We love you, Hollywood. Nine-7 tray. Both players catch a pair. Hollywood still has his queens as well. BBTCTL mentions that Galafon's site's great for low stakes and advanced PLO. You actually find a lot of those videos on YouTube as well. I watch a lot of that stuff without having to pay for the $99 a month subscription fee.
Yeah.
So Skirmisher asks about Mercer, your second best out of the 100K. Did you see the
Yes.
Ascent show?
Yes.
Talk to me, Goose.
I really didn't love it. I felt like he was gonna talk himself into folding. I feel like he just talked himself into shipping it. I mean, he said something about the sizing. The sizing was like a little bit small. It was like 2.5x raise. So we're talking about Mercier's
Second bust out.
second bust out. You know, I mean, but how much can I really say? I don't play 100Ks, so I'm a little hesitant to
Not
even
this
talk
week.
about it really.
Check back next week. Next week we might find ourselves in some
Maybe
100K.
next month. But I just felt like he had a little bit too much to do it. Like he had like 40 bigs.
So it was a 4-bet shove or 3-bet shove? 40 bigs.
4-bet.
He 4-bet shove. So he opened, cut.
Open, like cut off, I think, big blind, raised him, and I think what like got him was he was expecting the big blind to start raising. To start 3-betting him.
So the big line re-raised 2.5x is open?
Yeah.
Okay, so he made it so it was like open at 2.5, and then so it was like, you know, raised 2.5 bigs,
Yeah.
re-raised to like 6 bigs, somewhere in that window. And he stuck 40 bigs in there. I just don't think he ever does that with aces or kings. So, well, even if you're Mercier, I mean, you kind of like.
Maybe like there's a lot in the pot at that point.
You ever, you know.
He probably could.
You got aces
If
or
he's
kings.
doing it with ace 10, I'm sure he's doing it with aces and kings
I don't
sometimes.
think you ever like make it like come back to like 15 bigs. Well,
I mean,
back
he could do that too.
10 bigs.
I think sometimes he does either. Six, seven, eight. I guess Jay Carver said if the tourney was a flatter payout, it would be a bad shove. But since it was top 3, yeah.
It
I understand that
It only
too.
pays out the top 3 spots.
Yeah.
Okay, a whole different world.
I still just, I don't know. But he also probably knows something about the player that was in the big line that I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of factors that, you know, we can't really, like we don't have the same information he had.
Yeah, man, that's one we always need to keep in mind when we're going back and analyzing, reviewing hands.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know. I mean, even in these games, we don't know all the player histories, tendencies, you know, whatever other live tells
Right.
or reads that players are making or they think that they're seeing. I mean, I've done some really, really sideways stuff where people, you know, roll their eyes like, why? And I'm like, because he did this.
Yeah.
But his body language was this, and like, he didn't contradict it, so I made it the wrong read, and whatever. Nick's got aces. Jay's got kings.
Aces with a suit.
Kings with also that suit. Wow, Jay just cannot find himself in a good spot tonight.
Man. Yeah, he just keeps being in bad spots. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Mercier knew. I just felt like there wasn't a lot of like light 3-betting going on. Ten deuce deuce. Nick's aces are still ahead. Jay might still like his kings. He's got to be worried about aces though. What's up, Brett? M. Call. Let's go with Brett. What's up, Brett?
What's up, Brett?
Nick bets 240 into Jay. Looks like he's gonna look him up.
Turn diamond. Damn. Nick's gonna get it in. He's gonna hope that Jay's got a hand like Jack 10 where he can call off here. He's only losing to Jacks and 10s.
Yeah, the pair of deuces is pretty good for him. And Jay just in it again, man.
There's a call. And Jay makes a 9-7 straight.
No way.
Jay 97's out.
Seriously?
Super serial.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even see it.
Hi-ya.
Oh my
And
gosh.
Nick's blocking
He
an
had a
8.
double gutter. On turn.
Oh, yeah. Winning.
Jeez.
JK 15 that we overlooked as well. He turned a double gutter.
Yeah.
Double gutter, kings.
Yeah, I mean, he might get away from it if the turn's a total blank, but if it's a jack or a diamond, I think he's just going with it. Wow,
So
pretty
sick.
sick for Nick, especially because there was no real hesitation, like run it once or twice, you know?
Yeah.
Pretty sick.
Hi-ya.
Wow.
Double gutter on the turn.
Yeah, I think once he calls the flop, if the turn improves him at all, if it gives him any extra outs, he's just going with it, hoping his kings are good. If they're not, he has ways to get there. Well, I guess Jay's night's turning around a little bit.
Yeah, good for him. I mean, I didn't see him take a pot off Nick. I like, Nick and I are friends.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, the spots that Jay's found himself in.
Yeah, I mean, and that was another one. He's just in a terrible
Yeah, just
spot.
in
that
another
gets,
just
you know.
train wreck spot. But good to see him get a little bit back.
I mean, Nick can't be too mad. That's what he wants him to do, you know.
Yeah, and Nick's a guy who's been there, done that.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be sweating that one too hard. Right now, Nick's texting his friends. Does my hair look good? Okay. All right. It's okay.
Confirmed. Confirmed.
Confirmed.
Excellent hair day.
Tim's trip aces with a jack are going to be good here. Jay, once again, finding himself on the wrong end of it.
He's like, chop? No? Okay. Okay.
10 outs. Not 8 outs. He also had 2 kings. 6-7 aces is surprised the pre-flop hand selection in this game that he would expect much looser ranges. And we've seen that, like, the PLO game that you played, you, Spencer, a couple other characters, that game played much looser pre.
Yeah.
A lot of, open and 7 customers or,
Yeah.
6-way limp pots and stuff. This game, not so much.
Yeah. A lot of multi-way pots.
Yeah, the game you played was kind of a grease fire. It was wonderful.
It was nice.
Well, then you had Bart in the game, and Bart likes to stir up action.
Yeah.
Bart doesn't ever want to play on streams and bore people. I've seen some of the better hands I've seen, that Bart's played, or more entertaining ones. He's done that, I think, just for entertainment value, being on streams. I think he mentioned that before when he played on the Poker Night in America. When he played in the Poker Night in America game, he said he played a couple hands in a certain couple ways because he wanted to get invited back to play. He didn't want to sit there and just nut pedal. No one wants to watch anyone nut pedal.
Gotta give action to get action.
Right? Jerry flops the nutter here.
have to redraw to a higher straight. Maybe.
Redraw to a higher straight, as well as backdoor spades. You love a heart to be there as well. Backdoor spades, backdoor hearts.
James Hollywood and Garrett.
So we can't see John's cards, but he's coming along. Jerry bet 75. No, hold on.
Jerry bet 75, yeah. Jerry.
Oh,
Jerry. I mean,
Jerry bet 75 and John raised.
John
to
raised.
15. Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
So we can't see John's hand, but
John makes it 3:15 to go. Jerry calls.
Jerry just calls.
I like the way Jerry's playing the hand.
Yeah.
10. Jerry still has the best straight.
So does he check again here? The way this hand's playing out?
Well, he didn't pick up. He didn't pick up a spade.
Oh, great.
Second call for James and Garrett for 1-3 million super ability.
John bet 200. $375. I'm guessing this is a chop. Yeah.
No.
No.
Chop. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
I didn't hear I didn't hear you call. I was busy dealing with the progressive.
Oh.
I'm pulling the nuts.
Okay.
Chop.
He said I'm not phoning the nuts though. Chop it up. Both players have 7-8.
I am loved, Waprai. Thank you.
You what?
I am loved.
You are loved. Lots of positive fans.
Yeah, they all got the 78 ball.
You got it. See his hand? This is his hand. Come on the board now.
Good night, disjunctive syllogism.
Joe Bell, 1-3 million.
The best thing to do is just do it like this, like have it like straight, like fan like this.
That's fine.
I think that's what they told me it was.
So we got Veronica and Friends coming up again, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll pass that in.
God.
Next
that-
Wednesday?
That's a mess. Oh Lord.
I think we're commentating.
I think so. I'm not sure. I think you are for sure. Veronica was trying to suck me into the game.
Ooh.
I don't know if I can afford to say no. I don't know if I can afford to say yes. Like that's when the game's like, all right, I'm gonna make 2K or jump like you know, yeah. I was talking with friends about like there's one of my favorite beers I have. I had before one of the last games I was playing, and I'm so either one, 70% of the time I turn into a soul reading wizard for like a $500 profit, which is like really small, or the other 30% of the time I become a 2K dump truck.
Yeah.
So it's mostly bad.
It's like, sounds plus EV. King 6-4, a couple clubs. John has nut clubs. Tim has 3 high clubs with the gut shot straight flush draw, but John has the 5. Oh, Carrie has clubs as well. 9 high. Clubs for all. So it looks like it checked to Carrie, and she bet 60, and John and Tim both call. Deuce of diamonds on the turn gives John another flush draw to go with his nut flush draw. Wow, he also makes a straight. What a sick hand he has. So he's just gonna lead out 145 here. Tim's gonna raise.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tim's got a couple
Dream
blockers.
spot for John here.
He can never have the 3-5 here because he's got all the 3s.
Exactly. It's the problem with blockers sometimes.
Yeah. And I can always, catch a 5.
You see he has 0%. Pretty sick. So what do you do here if you're John? I mean,
John's got
seems like he likes
John's
his
got
hand.
diamonds as well.
Yeah.
So I think you can get it in here if you're John, hoping that and thinking that you're free rolling your opponent.
Right.
You're expecting him to have to raise you here on this board. You're expecting to have the 35.
Yeah.
John's got clubs and diamonds.
Yeah.
John's
He just
on
wants to
super
get,
lockdown.
all
the money in here.
Yeah.
I knew exactly what it was 2 seconds ago. And I actually did the math in my head while I was
And Tim gets away.
I really did. I was like, I should probably go to pop right now.
John's like, oh man, you didn't have it?
Dream spot for John.
Dream spot.
Double flush draw, nut straight. Exactly. John's free roll is too big to slow play.
Yeah.
I guess if you had a really, marginal, only one small marginal flush. But even, then you can expect to be free rolling your opponent with a decent frequency there.
Well, I mean, and obviously Tim's, with his raising range, that's the very lowest, that's the bottom of his raising range there.
Free rolling is the most terribly beautiful thing in this game. Because you can be free rolling someone, the straight and a set, boat draw, straight and flush draw, flush and boat draw.
Fun stuff. Possibilities are endless. I'm Lyman Sunset for Veronica and Friends. You almost don't need a commentator, just crank up the table chat.
Oh, jeez.
But you might need a translator.
Translator, a sober driver, a mediator. You're gonna need a lot of help.
For sure.
Yeah, we need someone who speaks drunk really well.
I got you guys. I got you guys.
I believe you would. Here we go. Nick opens to 25. Jay clicks back at him to 50, and Spencer, feeling that Jay's just kind of getting froggy here, Spencer makes it 180 to go with Ace King 6-4.
Sick. This game's out of the muck.
It got real. Here you go, Jay. And look at this. Here's a couple semi-clunky hands. I actually like Jay's hands, more coordinated than Spencer's is. And look how close the equities are here.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
4-bet. No, he's gonna flat. Sicko. It's almost like sicker there to flat, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh man.
And Jay flops a straight.
Wow.
And Spencer flops spades.
Oh my god.
I like Jay's hand more. Now, it's kind of sketch. Then if you're
flop
Jay,
for Spencer.
You're only losing the spades. Can you get away here?
When he 4-bets. Cold 4-bets and just flops second nuts. Guess it's not really the second nuts, but
Effectively.
second nut flush.
Jeez, and Jay just keeps finding himself in these spots. Another spade. Good card for Spencer.
Wow.
Less likely now that his opponent's got the nut. And for Jay, it changes nothing. Jay might perceive that as a good card for him as
Still
well.
has the bottom end.
Now it's also less likely for Spencer to have spades.
I mean, his low straight now goes down in value too, because King Jack is a better
is
straight.
now on top of you.
Jack 8, obviously.
It's so funny how like Hold'em players will still slow down. When Hold'em players are playing PLO, even PLO players, a 4th to a suit comes off, and people like slow down all the time, and not realizing that it's actually a good card for you oftentimes. It makes it less likely your opponent has a flush. Especially in PLO, when it's the same is true in Hold'em. In Hold'em, multiple chances this one does have a flush. But in this game, it makes it extremely less likely. Like I said, it's bad for Jay more so in the sense that it's a queen, and he's now losing the King Jack as well.
Right. But I mean, Jay kind of has to make a decision here. The bet's 400, but Spencer has like 5 something behind. So he's, if he's calling 400, he knows what's coming on the river.
And that's what he's looking at, like how much am I going to have to call off?
Here.
The minimum buy-in to the table is 200. We're all lying.
He cuts out a call.
He's not believing him. We've seen this happen with Spencer against Carey, that one hand. That was a much different spot, but I wonder if Jay's just suspecting Spencer's messing around here.
Well, GKH 15 makes a good point. In a 4-bet pot, Spencer might have more balls for this. And in the aces with the ace of spades, he could just be like barreling the nut blocker here.
Yeah.
If this wasn't a 4-bet pot, it'd be way more likely for Spencer to be on top of Jay.
Yeah.
Being that it's a 4-bet pot, there's just less ways for Spencer to be nutted here.
Right, because he does beat sets.
I mean, if Spencer had ace, queen, or Spencer had ace, king, queen, or something like that, some sort of nut blocker and a set.
Yeah.
Spencer might still barrel off the same way.
Yeah. I mean, Jay's beating sets, but I feel like Spencer's not playing sets like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like maybe bet the flop, but once he gets called, like he's probably gonna try to check back the turn.
Yeah, try to get the board a pair.
So,
Actually, try to get the board a pair, like even get it in there.
Yeah, of course.
Hope the board a pair. I want to get it to pair. I'm gonna somehow will it to be go sacrifice a goat. Get the board a pair.
You gotta believe in yourself.
You have to. You got a one time every time, all right?
Alright, we need to like get a round of drinks and a round of straddles.
That's what I'm talking about.
What say you?
Hear ye, hear ye. Now Jay picks up the aces. But he doesn't have a lot to go with him though. He's off suit. Got that 5 really kind of dangling in there. I mean, the Jack 5's got clubs. It's not nut clubs though. I guess he can make some wheels, make some broadways.
GA on 11.
John's gonna get in there.
Is Nicky
King, queen,
pancakes?
Jack 3 double suited. Looks like pancakes. They look delicious.
I mean, he plays poker for a living. You know, he might have just woke up. Like this.
Enjoy your breakfast, Nick.
I gotta get my 50 from the
Queen, deuce, deuce, two spades, checks around.
It's not a fold, Lyman son, but you definitely don't want. I wouldn't be as deep as they are. I would definitely not be free betting.
Four of spades on the turn. Jay's ace is still ahead. Probably gonna check down here.
Cold dust. The chat. Those characters. And Jay's aces hold on.
Hey, you finally showed up. What I wondered where you were earlier.
Now you're ready, huh?
Coming swooping on the late night action. Is that the plan? Got all charged up.
What is happening?
Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm leaving the chat alone right now.
Keep it clean, boys.
Yeah.
Ram suck confirmed.
Jared Goff's a third string quarterback. I don't know if he's the answer right now. First overall draft pick. Oh, he just got right back.
Alright, 7 players.
Ace 3-5. If this was a high-low game, you would expect someone to have the 24 here. Some reasonable frequency. Jay doesn't have
Good with some deuce blockers.
He does have deuce blockers. Jay with a deuce 6. So fun hand like I said in high-low. Here, not so much. Tim bets 20 trip threes. Spencer comes along with his 3. 6 changes nothing. And Tim's queen 3 will be good to pick up this pot. No, check that. I'm sorry, I apologize. Jay rivered 6 is full.
Oh, wow.
Bet 75.
Do you think Tim would consider calling here?
Nah,
Yeah, probably not.
5-4, 3-4.
Yeah, there's
No, not
a lot of
3-4.
hands beating him.
4-7. 4-7.
You could have like
If
ace
Spencer-
3 and just be
Ace 3.
waiting till the river to try to get value. 6s, 5s,
Well, now
5s,
that's
6-3.
after Spencer folds. 36. Maybe worried about 36 here.
Do we have a new high hand? Okay. Do we have a new high hand? Not yet? Okay.
You can meet bluffs.
How did the 6's hand make it to the river? I think the bets were really small and he has a gut shot to it. He had a straight draw.
Tim correctly folds.
Nice fold by Tim. I'm sure he was a little curious. Felt weird, but that's because it was weird. Because he filled up on the river. I feel your pain, 678. I feel your pain.
I'm like baby VCTL, just airball all of them. You know, it's balance. You just
Airball all day.
Oh, you sick.
Hey.
You're a sick man.
Wow, I'm over here like, yeah. Hey, you know what I mean? Like, big O over here, what's up? Punish me for that later, right?
We are in Citrus Heights, California, near Sacramento, the capital.
Jay makes it 15 to go. Ace Jack 10-4 with a suit. Tim calls Ace 7-5-3 with a suit. 10-10-5. Jay flops trip 10s, take down.
He's game. Loan for cards, you should stop by for sure.
Jump in the games.
It's a beautiful poker room, nice people. Very player friendly.
Very much so.
Mucho, mucho.
Mucho, mucho. Mucho, 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 mucho.
Great food. Mimosas.
I wanted to respond there, but I realized that I'm still on camera and I can't make certain comments or gestures while in the booth. Game on. Yeah, it's funny. Like, thanks to this place now, I eat lamb twice a week. Like I say that out loud.
Like, what a boss.
Right?
I mean, who doesn't want to eat lamb twice a week?
Or duck.
It is good when I have a lot of my meals here because, like, just get good quality food, you know? Problem is, like, every time I come here, I eat like 3 meals. Even if I'm only here like 3 hours.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Is that a problem?
I'm card dead, might as well eat food.
Pretty sure I have more on this card. Hearts get there on the turn. Jerry with 9 high hearts.
And Jay bets it. Backing up the action
Not sure
here.
what Jay has here.
Lyman Sun, more complicated, yes, but still very doable.
Yeah, you can still put players on ranges. But
And there's Jay's hand. Jay's got better hearts.
that makes sense. Queen high hearts. I wouldn't did he check?
He does. And
Jay
Jerry,
checks and Jerry's gonna value bet here. Interesting.
quick call.
Is that what happened? Oh, okay, he just tossed in a red chip. Wow, nice.
What did he show? What do you have?
I guess it's about the same result.
Last two? Wow.
Probably.
I think Jerry was probably going to pay off a little bit. I mean, especially since we saw Jay.
Jay flopped the set as well. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Set, hearts,
Wow.
backdoor royal.
Crazy.
Sir, can you help me?
Yeah, as 678 also said, it's easiest to like group hands by connectivity, suitedness, high pairs.
Filling with you, how do you not pop the flop? The sole reason is, I mean, what?
Flop.
Yeah, what are because you're blocking everything now. You have hearts, you have the set. I mean, it's hard to get value from worse. You kind of have the thing on lockdown. Straight, I mean, the straight draw flush draws, but you have those cards and the set.
Yeah, for sure. And I think JKH is right. I mean, I think Jerry's bet was like player specific there. I don't think Jerry makes that bet
Against a
lot of a lot of other players.
Loan for cards. Just bum hunting white guys. So sad. Probably not allowed to say that. That's what he said. I didn't say it.
Come on, you gotta be equal opportunity.
That's
Come on,
right.
man.
When bum hunting.
when bum hunting.
When whaling. He just was fooling around the room. Like Moby Dick. Oh god.
Oh, it's another level.
Yeah.
Not PC, but he started it. Yeah.
And Tim smacks fives full.
J-Bet's 20? Tim just calls. Ace of Hearts on the river. Tim now also has a flush. I don't think Jay's gonna pay anything off here. Pretty wet board. $5 on the flop? Yeah, if you live close by, I would say get down here. Monday nights are pretty good action nights.
Definitely. Download the app.
Splash pots.
Check out the games. Get down here. Order some lamb chops.
Farm money 60 blue.
And then say pot till they fold. Science.
It's a good life. Don't forget about the Stones Fall Classic coming up September 23rd through October 2nd. $250,000 in guarantees.
Is that live?
I think for a couple of there's like one event that I have like conflict with. Other than that, I think I'm gonna play the entire series.
Sweet.
No, I do not have the mint jelly with the lamb. The lamb here is good enough where you do not need mint jelly for it.
It's too good. It's too good.
Mint jelly is for when you have that really, really gamey, no good lamb.
So Tim 3-bet here to 50 and Spencer calls. Queen 9-6 flop. Spencer's got all kinds of things working here. Top two.
Straight
Back
draws.
doors.
Backdoor draws. Tim likewise. Straight draws, backdoor draws, pairs.
Purrs.
Hey, how are you doing?
How are you doing?
So Spencer gets in a check raise there, and Tim gets away from it.
Easy game.
Easy game? Yeah, I mean, Tim had a lot working there, but most of his draws are non-nut draws. Doesn't want to play big pot.
But other one doesn't play Omaha.
Another rack attack.
9 to score a touchdown. Stone's gonna give away more money.
Hollywood Asian, Hollywood.
Nice, nice.
Bigger ultra said they would weigh 300 pounds. If Stone's closer to. Oh, bigger ultra said that he would weigh 300 pounds. Stone's closer to him. I'm on my way.
Seriously.
I'm working on it. What do you mean seriously? You gotta like.
But that was poorly timed because I was saying seriously about something else.
They're like, I'm on my way. Like seriously, like
Seriously,
She's
Jake,
like-
you need to
you
get
just-
it under
you just
control,
let
Jake.
yourself go.
Seriously, Jake, come on.
That's awesome.
Gonna have to self-ban.
Gotta do it.
Stay away.
Nope.
Food's too good.
I'll have this salad with a side of biscuits and gravy. Carrie opens up
Actually,
the
how I
pot.
roll here.
Right.
I eat a salad and then I barrel a bunch of fries.
Yeah. So Nick eating pancakes a minute ago. Why not?
7-6-4. 10 on the turn. Jerry picks up 2 pair. And I got shot.
They probably make the pancakes with champagne and batter. Makes them
And a flush draw.
light, fluffy, and boozy. Somebody love my pancakes.
Sounds amazing. I quit.
All right.
Wasn't supposed to say that out loud anyway.
Alright, button kind of move, guys. Alright, 2 big blinds.
I'll give the ball a grill here first. That was? Huh?
You gotta barrel fries. There's no other way to eat fries.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna do. Like,
I mean, don't judge, guys. Don't judge. And if you've had these fries, you understand
truffle fries
the
are
excitement.
The truffle fries are wrong. Are bomb. You get the truffle fries? They're good.
Yeah.
They're mostly amazing.
Mostly amazing.
Mostly amazing. That's another one thing. Like you said, you have to barrel fries. Like,
Yeah.
if you go to see someone order like fries and they have exactly 4 French fries, serial killer. Like, right there. That's like one of those things. You can just tell.
Yeah. Easy tell.
That's how bad they waited our time.
I could not disagree with you more, Oxyod. Hate ketchup.
Give me your chip in one quick.
I don't know. Why don't you guys give us suggestions for emotes? For Stone's Live emotes.
There you go. There you go. Get it.
Step 1, put money in, you got it.
Step 1 complete.
We have a limped pot 4 ways.
Finally, I won a pot. Thank you.
Exactly. If they get cold, you gotta just eat them while they're hot.
Not a lot going on here. So.
Not
Top
too
two,
much, not
top
too
2 for Hollywood. Set of 5s for John.
That's it, huh? JKH wants to know, Jake, do you prefer having a really good image and being able to get bluffs through in PLO, or a bluffy image and getting paid off a lot? I think you're gonna say it depends on the game.
Yeah, I'll take the easy way. It depends, but like, probably more so. I mean, having a solid image. It's so advantageous in this game to utilize blockers, but if it's harder to utilize blockers, which you're gonna have a lot if you have laggy image. Plus, I mean, it's so swingy that to be playing so many hands where you're trying to get you're now constantly paid off and pick off pots. You're going to be just variant city. So I generally prefer to have a more solid image and take advantage of spots and blockers and things like that. But once again, player dependent. I'll try to generally play opposite the way the rest of the table's playing.
Yeah, I feel like
misunderstand my own image, most of the time. That's the key. It's just like not really knowing where the hell they think. I know what I think I'm trying to do. But I know I'm a solid player.
well,
so
you have to
to
figure out what they are picking up on and what they're not picking up on. So many levels.
I probably shouldn't giggle like a schoolgirl when I make the nuts so often. Then, huh?
As long as you balance it, you're good.
Yeah. My hand's really bad. Oh
I
yeah.
thoroughly enjoy laughing in the middle of hands. Throws
Yes.
people off.
Card comes off, you just start like laughing at them.
Someone starts staring me down, you just start laughing immediately. Maybe after like 10 seconds. Yeah, I mean, I think it totally depends on the game. Like, if you're playing pretty decent players who are capable of making big folds, I think it's good to have a pretty tight image so
Yes.
that you can get away with some bluffs. And then, you know, some games are just like so loose and just people are just calling no matter what your image is, like you said. Like sometimes
Yeah.
they're not really paying attention. It's actually true. Oh yeah, I was gonna say though, I think John's image, like for this game, John's image is really good. So I feel like people know he's capable of making moves, but they also respect him as like a
A thinking player, yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
and you know, not super laggy. Jack 10-5, all hearts. No one has hearts. Let's move on.
Boo.
Should like skip. Skip to the next hand.
There's too many hearts out there. No one can have hearts. Anyone put some money in the pot.
No one even has one heart blocker, so they can't even like bluff at it.
God. How would you create a polarized emote? Emote? I can never say that. Emote? Get like a
Suitor.
globe with like a couple arrows at each end, like pointing up and down, and polarized. You get a little earth ball with a couple like real red arrows, one pointing up, one pointing down.
Maybe like something with like a battery or something, like the plus and minus. Magnets?
See it break on that. Sorry, taping exactly.
Or polar bears. It's a
Oh, I like that.
polar bear.
Polarized.
Polarized.
A polar bear with like eyes on it or something.
Cross-eyed polar bear.
No, the eyes looking like off.
Perfect. Polarized.
Done. All right, plan in motion.
Yeah.
Actually, just the idea.
Ship it.
Ship it, shorty.
There we go. Really got the
Penguin and a Santa. Suited for sure.
Never know. Oh, he's coming out.
A passive polar bear.
What does that look like? Ace Jack 10. Jay has aces.
I never show. I mean, there's got to be a very specific reason for me to ever, addressing JKH15, ever lay down a great big bluff and a rec player, PLO, and show him and put him on like tilt.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta be very, very confident. Top set for Jay. Wonderful.
7 on the turn. Jay's top set still good.
But unless I gotta to know the player very, very well and know that it's gonna just send him over the edge. I mean, you see players. I mean, we've seen that in passingly, like high stakes poker. You just watch players do it with like Phil Helmy, where they would just send him over the edge. I mean, not so much that they put a bluff on him, but if they put like a cooler on him. If you put it, I mean, there's players like that where, hey, if you're cooler than them, they're just gonna lose their mind.
Yeah.
But in that case, your hand's getting tabled anyway. You know, so maybe that might be more.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, yeah.
Related,
he's
unrelated.
Specifically talking about bluffs here. So
Tim
Tim
straight.
gets there with the Queen 9 straight.
So sick.
And Jay did not like that river, obviously.
There have been certain spots where I've taken known bad, negative EV calls in certain spots where I was confident, like, okay, even though like he bet too much for me to really profitably call here, if I do get there, it's gonna set him over the edge and he's gonna turn into a dump truck.
Yeah.
Like there's been spots where I've definitely done that, knowing that I know I'm making a negative EV play here, but if it gets there, the long-term positive EV is so huge because I know this person's
kind of
player where
Yeah.
if they take any kind of bad beat super cooler,
Future value.
they're
Yeah,
just
for
gonna.
sure, for sure.
You
Yeah,
know,
I mean the problem with showing bluffs is you gotta be prepared to play tighter.
Yeah.
You gotta quit bluffing for a little while.
I mean, the thing about like showing a bluff to get your nuts paid off later, you still have that added. Like you have to make the
have to
nuts.
make the nuts
He's got to
later,
make the
yeah.
nuts later. It's like, oh, I bluffed now. I showed him.
Yeah.
Next step,
Yeah, it's
like make the nuts.
Yeah, it's like the first step in a series of 3 steps that the other steps have to happen.
Still have to get there. Yeah. Yeah, you got to make the nuts, not
I
just make the
think
nuts.
it's very-
Make the nuts in a pot. That player's got to be in there with you
Yeah,
too. And it's just
very rare.
yeah. Nick's got some clunky aces. He's got one suit.
Come on, dude. Are you kidding?
25.
Jerry, King, Queen, Jack, Deuce, double suited. He can play.
That golf's gonna start soon.
Jay puts in a 3-bet. Nick puts 35 to go. Jay puts in a 3-bet.
Wow.
Out of the straddle.
Three picks in a game.
He 3-bets to 100. Jerry now might find himself priced out of the pot.
He did. He folded.
Dylan, bro.
And now back on Nikolai Colvin.
Look at this, too. Right, too.
I feel like with Nick's pretty tight image in this game, seems like a weird spot for Jay to try to raise him here. But
They're pretty deep though.
I guess in the NFL you're this open, but
for the stream, for the stream.
We'll do it for the stream.
yeah, but I mean, he's even running.
And there's the 4-bet.
That's what I'm saying. Throws.
Yeah, what do you look at?
4-betting clunky aces. I love it. It's got a suit.
Yeah.
360 from
It's
Nick.
alright, it's fine.
Jay
It's
flat.
Jay.
Cheers.
I didn't mean to say it like that.
Like,
Oops. I seriously didn't. Queen 5-5. Jay flops a full house. Just kidding. Jay, get in there with your randomness. Yeah, Jerry did fold. I think he kind of has to fold. It's a bad spot for it with Nick behind him.
Nick leads for 5 bills.
5.
5.
Okay.
500.
Okay.
Okay. Did he
I
not?
think that pot was bigger than I realized.
Yeah.
When you said it, I was like, what?
Justin, can I have regular deck, please?
And that was our last hand.
Oh, already.
Yeah. So Nick gets a little bit back after we saw him give some to Jay. So it's all about balance.
And the unfortunate runner.
Yeah, that was a weird
keep
spot.
the poker universe balanced.
Just gotta keep going around. Right on. So that was our show. We have this Wednesday is 5:10. I might be wrong about that.
Sounds right.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
Or is it wrong?
It's next week.
Is it? We should know this. Mimosas!
Mimosa Sunday. So Sunday is Mimosa Sunday, and it's also the Western
Senior Poker Series.
Yes.
It's gonna be good. You got
Yeah,
football,
and me
senior
and
poker tournament.
JFK Stones will be commentating the final table. So make sure you follow us here on Twitch so you can be notified when we go live.
And download the app. It's live.
Yeah, Stones app.
Right on, guys.
Get
All
down
right.
here.
Thank you.
All right.
Good night.